Very good, very good. But how's it going? What's up? What's good? Etc. Also, once again, chat is not showing up on the screen. This is the second day in a row that it's misloaded, I guess. So we push the refresh cache button. May have to do that every day. Ah, there we go. You should appear on screen starting now. If not, something is really broken. Hello, George. George, good seeing you. Unnamed comment, welcome. Jim, how's it going? Grulion, welcome, welcome. Fluch, it's good to see you, Fluch. Hello to Grog. Hello to Today Condition of Man. Pepper, welcome in. Hello, Slivers. Hello, Steve. That's a sad song. Hello, Philemon. You watched the VOD. So much to unpack. Such fun. Yeah. We are really enjoying Baldur's Gate, but we're in a part of the game where the hits keep coming and they don't stop coming, as the poet tells us. And it is just a strange thing to not have the mental bandwidth to process everything that's happening to us, one element after another. And there's a lot to discuss. Probably when I'm done with the game, I'll have to sit down for a few days and think through the whole narrative of it all. But yeah, if you've not played Baldur's Gate 3, if you're into story-based games, I encourage you to check it out. And boy howdy, look who's here.
I would like some advice.
Nom would like some advice. Let me say hello to a couple more people real quick.
Okay.
And you warm up your advice.
Okay.
Hello to today, Marks. Hello to today, Reflex. Dogbird, good seeing you. We have a Steam sale again. That's ridiculous. Nalfine, hello. You starting your 2-week vacation for your birthday. Happy birthday to you, my friend. It's been a while, but this is your birthday song. It isn't very long. Very good. Nalfine, happy birthday.
It isn't very long, man.
That's the joke. Hello, Jim. What's good today? Blue Link, back in your apartment. Very cool. Hope it's going well. Dogberry, hello, hello. Slivers, thank you for the 100 bits. And Selden, welcome. I apologize if I didn't say hello to anyone, but it is time for Noms to now ask for some advice. I give you Noms in the middle.
Okay.
The
Ow.
green screen is closer than it used to be. I apologize.
My question is this. These are some socks. I am thinking about wearing them today. Is it in poor taste given the bear problem in Japan? Or is it ironically funny? Or just cute? I have other socks I can wear.
I didn't see where I was going. I thought you were going to ask, is it unprofessional? And we'd have a little laugh, but yeah, that is definitely something. Now, of course, you could, if you're wearing them, you could say, oh, I just think they're cute. But secretly know you're wearing them for other reasons.
People will see the tops of the socks. I am wearing a dress and leggings today.
Do people look at your feet? Like, it takes some work to get down there at that angle.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, if you kick your leg up, if you kick your legs up, that could possibly do it. But if nothing else, you have your own little secret. Yeah, people want to wear you.
A lot of people are saying yes. Ah ha ha ah. That was a nice pun. A lot of people. Jim thinks it's in poor taste.
But Jim tends to be the voice of reason here.
Okay, everybody else seems to think it's okay. They are pretty cute.
Don't seek out bear attack victims.
See? They're pretty
Probably
cute.
the best.
Pretty cute.
Now, the bear
and
attack...
they do look a little bit like he's attacking you. Arrgh.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, I think the bear attacks have been far enough away from where you're going today that they won't be immediately mocking people. But yeah, I think it is something that people are concerned about.
It's in the news.
Yeah, they deployed the army. And they're trying to find a way to ask hunters to kill them and not arrest the hunters. So I think it is the case that, yeah, they're working on it.
Or should I just skirt this entirely and wear normal socks?
You're wearing a dress today, not a skirt.
Yeah.
So you can't skirt the... Mesa, Borden saw them would take it poorly. That's true. That's true.
I can wear my normal socks, and I can save these for another day, another year, another country.
You can wear it on Thanksgiving when we have our friends over, and you can point out and ask that question as if you've never thought of it before. Like, oh, I put these on today. I thought they were so cute, but do you think it's in poor taste? And in this way, we'll have a conversation. As always, I need to have conversation topics prepared.
But I don't wear socks in the house. Why would I wear socks in the house just to give you conversation topics?
Yes, in the same way that one might put something out on the table as a conversation piece.
Okay.
I'm considering perhaps a picture of our dead cat. That's a good place to start.
You're gonna put our dead cat on the
No,
table as a conversation
a
piece?
picture of the same. The dead cat does not exist anymore. The cat has been made ashen and thrown into a pet cemetery grave.
Okay.
Anyway.
Thank you.
You know what I appreciate? I appreciate you. Thanks for
you.
coming by today. You're very sweet.
Thank you.
I hope work goes well today. I'll step out of the way so you can get through this way.
Oh boy. Oh boy, here we go. Bye.
Love you, baby. Have a good day. Okay, let's see you after work. Hello then, it's just me again. Did Kitty pass away? Oh, the old cat. Good old Sasha Bear passed away a long time ago. Beloved Fritz is just fine, no problem. Do people not wear socks and shoes when hosting? So Dogberry, here in Japan, it is, say, radically uncommon not to wear shoes in the house. There's an area called the Genkan, inside of the front door, in which it's expected that you take off your shoes. Now, it is the case that certain kinds of hosts, not us, will actually have slippers for all of their guests. Now, unfortunately, there are no slippers in Japan that are large enough for my feet. We've looked. I need to have them specially made. And so we just don't do the slippers thing here. And so, yeah, it's very common when you have relatively close friends over that you go with just whatever you happen to be wearing. Socks, barefoot, slippers, whatever. But yeah, bare feet are quite common here in indoor areas. And that's definitely something that's different in the U.S. In the U.S., I think people tend to wear socks inside more often. But yeah, we've been in many places. Like, it's weird. It's weird. Like, many of the hotels here, the traditional hotels, as you walk in the door to the hotel, you take your shoes off. And if you're not wearing socks underneath, you just go without, and you walk through the whole hotel entirely barefoot. It's definitely a different thing.
I would also like to point out that in dressing rooms, like if you go buy clothes and you go into the dressing room, you have to take your shoes off to go in your little dressing stall.
Yeah, because the expectation is you'll take your shoes off in there, I think, right? Or take your socks off in there. Tries to fall on her. I don't know.
No, I don't know. It might just be to keep it clean.
Maybe. Yeah, often in the bathrooms, even public bathrooms, there'll be slippers for you to put on, so you're not going into that area completely
That's true.
Yeah. I think the idea of the barefoot being unsanitary, I think because of the Genkan, this step-up place, there's an idea of all of the dirtiness stays outside, and when you take the step up, the dirtiness goes away. Now, the floor is still dirty, your feet are still dirty, but they're not as dirty as the outside is.
One of the gyms I go to, you wear your gym shoes, right? Because you're working out. You keep your gym shoes on, and there are special slippers that go around your sneakers for the bathroom. Maybe you should have those.
Maybe
so. Get you some of those.
Maybe so. I don't know if they'd fit me, though. I mean, at a place that does have more foreign visitors, yeah?
No, it's a different one.
Okay, I don't know that one then.
But no, it might fit you insofar as you're supposed to wear them over your sneakers.
I see. So maybe it fit my ridiculously large feet from Japanese perspectives.
Yeah.
Who knows? Anyway, yeah, ceremonial dirtiness may not fully understand, but yeah, it is common to understand that barefoot as being totally acceptable here. It kind of fits within the, same understanding as when you go to the karate gym and you take off your shoes, your socks, and you bow into the area. That area is purified somehow. So something like that, I don't know. Hello, George. Jeff Bezos sent you an email. Congratulations. Are you working for Amazon now? Anyway, yeah, I've had to get over my weirdness about feet. I think many Americans have, but yeah. Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness, George! What are you doing? George with 10 gift subs! Holy cow! Oh. Oh, and end it short. I'm sorry to end it short. You're owed one more note. Bum. There's your resolving note. But George, thank you so much for the 10 gift subs and that genuinely, genuinely horrible song that it's been a while since we've listened to. Gift sub bundles are 35% off if you get more than 4.
Manifest.
Wow, I didn't know that. Also, I spoke over Democracy Manifest. I feel bad about that. Captain Selden, thank you for the 5 gift subs. I will replay yours. I very rudely spoke over it.
Gentlemen, this is Democracy Manifest.
And indeed it is. 5 more voters included. It is Democracy Manifest. 35% off. How could you not? I mean, super generous. I actually didn't know we had a deal going on. I completely missed that a deal was going. But George and Selden, thank you both very much for taking advantage of that big sale. Has there ever been a sale like this before? When you buy more than 4, you get a deal? I know there have been deals on every sub you send out, but yeah, this gift sub encouragement, I guess, is new. But yeah, anyway, thank you both for that kindness. You always listen to Jeff Bezos. He's like a demure person. I'm sure he is. Would you like me to make a jeffbezos@gmail.com account and email you occasionally? Like, hey, it's a good time to subscribe to your favorite streamer. I'm Jeff Bezos, and I approve this message. One of you who responds to this email will get $1 million. Do y'all remember that one? That was, Bill Gates, allegedly. It's one of the earlier scam messages that I recall. And people would forward this thing all around to the world. And it was something. 25 cents per chat message. Exactly. Yeah, these thoughts that some very, very rich person would just give you something because that you were involved in the email chain. Weird. Chat's being cut off on screen? Is it? It does not appear to be cut off from me. Is it possible that there's some resizing happening? But it looks good on my end. I'm not sure. Yeah, what are some early spam scams you remember? I mean, or have you always avoided this kind of thing? You put your email address nowhere online. I mean, even with that though, right? For a while there, maybe even today, there was just like bots trying every possible combination of letters and numbers. And that was something. The love email, yeah. I mean, definitely, I don't recall how old I was, but there were times at which I clicked on emails I should not, and most certainly clicked on attachments I shouldn't have clicked on. And luckily, I knew how to get worms off of the computer. But that was strange. Farmville spam. Selden, Bobby invites you to their farm. Sign up now and you'll get blah, 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 blah. Bobby is currently harvesting the turnips. Don't you want some turnips? Yeah, and of course there's the Nigerian prince idea, which I think for many of us is, synonymous with these kinds of scams. And yeah, I remember reading a few years back, there's a reason why these scams are written so poorly. And it's not because the people who are trying to do scams are illiterate or think they're doing their best, but instead trying to rope in people who either don't notice or don't care about the way in which an email is written and just get focused on, oh, I get money here. It's often presented as dumber people. I don't think that's necessarily fair. I think it's people who are motivated by things other than the presentation of an email. Like for me, and like this is terrible. But if I get an email from a dev or from a marketing firm for Stream and it's poorly written, I have this moment of contraction. I'm less interested in working with this company because of how they present themselves. And that's probably elitist. It's probably not terribly fair. But I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, this is the kind of thing I was told back in middle school, right? Why do you need to learn to write well so that people take your business propositions seriously? I mean, it is the case. I wasn't stuttering at your name. It is the case that again, some people, put greed before intelligence, put a desire for more comfortable life before the rational thing. Exactly, Dauber. I mean, but there are plenty of well-meaning people. Like back during COVID, the local food. I want to call it food shelter. That's not right. Food pantry plus shelter for people who had been abused. Battered women's, they called themselves. They put out a call during COVID. We really need certain kinds of support, and it was written so poorly. It had many obvious typos. The kind of thing I'd say to a student, you just didn't copy edit. You didn't read through, and like I know the person, and so I know that they're often writing on their cell phone. Even things like that. Exactly, Jim. I didn't know the phrase used. They called themselves battered women's, but intimate partner violence sounds much, much better. Yeah, because of course it doesn't assume a certain kind of structure of violence. It also, the word battered is old school and terrible, but that's the phrasing they used anyway. Yeah, so there was written very, very poorly. Now, again, because I knew the person, and I knew the organization, it wasn't as big of a deal. But I can imagine there are people out there who are trying to do good work, but are limited in their ability to do so because of how they write. So maybe part of being a marketer is the necessity of being able to present oneself well. But yeah, I am a little bit judgy when it comes to how people write. Which to say, friends, every message you put in chat better be absolutely perfect. Not really. I assume this is a zone in which we're just kind of hanging out, having a good time. I'm not grading your papers that you know of, etc. Got it, Jim. That's very, very useful. That's very, very useful. Wait, look at Jim here. Jim's like, let me teach you about my field. Let me show you an interesting theoretical move that my field's been doing. You're a nerd. The dichotomy of man found before us every single day on the Resorty TV show. All very good. That's what the Twitch.tv stands for, right? TV is TV show. Apparently, it's here we are. You're earning credit, absolutely. No extra credit allowed, but you need to show up to earn your credit. Speaking of which, end of term here, I've got one student whose attendance has gone from like I'm here every day to I don't exist. And I've emailed her a couple times now, and she writes back, she says I'm doing okay, etc. But I think she's someone who has decided that she needs to work to pass, she said this, she needs to work to pass her major classes. And she knows that in my class, even if she gets a very poor score on almost everything from here forward, she'll still pass. It's one of these like devil's bargains that one goes through. Like this moment of, I am choosing to like screw myself over in one respect for the sake of getting past it all in the other one. And I get that, right? It is the case that you only have so much time. My class is not a major course for her. So, and with that said, like, assuming she turns in everything and gives everything a minimal effort, she'll be fine, right? She'll be fine. She'll pass. But she's the kind of student who could very easily earn a B plus. If she just sat down did the work, she'd pass with a good mark. But yeah, she's going to be sliding through the C minus, I think. But she's in a very tough major, I think economics. I think she's in econ and doing like heavy math, wonky stuff and so on. So I understand it's real work over there, etc., etc. But it's how it going. Look here, Eka. The key virtue of this stream is forgiveness. Self-forgiveness. Thinking about the way... No. But look here, you. I understand I do have a shame emote. I don't know what caused me to create a shame emote, but I think the moment at which I did that was the moment in which I normalized, let's tease the streamer for his poor decision-making / abilities. So, Eka, you are correct. You are welcome to come at me with everything I do not know and more. And I appreciate the activity in chat. I've become one of those streamers. In order to get chat activity, I encourage you all to make fun of me. No, I said I'd never be one, and now here I am being one. Regardless, I mentioned in yesterday's stream that I would be meeting a student after class, one of my former students, and it was so good to see him. I've mentioned him previously a couple years back. He is a very, very good artist, but the shyest student I have ever had in any class. He has so much anxiety that he locks up so fully, even in ordinary conversation. So it meant so much to me that he would ask, "Can I come and spend time with you?" I could imagine a student like that preferring not to do so. And he and I had a very, very halting conversation initially. And to make it a little better for him, I said directly, "Would you prefer it if we didn't look at each other?" And he said, "Yeah." And so we sat looking at the walls in opposite directions. And as time went by, we gradually were able to open up more and more. And I told him repeatedly that quiet is okay. We talked about John Cage a little bit. The rests in music are part of the song. So the quiet in conversation's okay too. And by the time we'd been talking for about 45 minutes, I glanced over and noticed that he was looking at me. And so by the end of the conversation, we were talking much more quickly, much more openly, and occasionally sneaking glances. So I think he might have a rough go of the next few years as he works on his confidence, but it was just a lovely thing to realize that he wanted to be open with me and just struggles. So I don't know. Is quiet and stream okay too? If you mean for you, of course, right? I don't expect anyone to ever engage. We have people who have been viewers for a very, very long time who have literally never chatted. Maybe because they don't have a Twitch account and just enjoy watching without logging in. There are other people who are just not talkers. They're here for the vibes and so on. Exactly the name comment, right? There are people who never talked and eventually said like, "Oh, we're going to go ahead and begin talking now." Also, I just realized they don't have the... that's not true. Let's say I don't have the YouTube chat open. I do, but it was behind Ball Pit, which is currently auto-playing itself, which I think is delightful. Wisp, it's good seeing you. You talk once in a blue moon. Exactly. And like, so it, at some level, it is what it is to be a streamer. Now, is silence on my side okay? This is something I really struggle with. I've mentioned before that when I first started as a streamer, I read advice on the subreddit that said, never be quiet, because you never know when someone's about to pop in and might miss the thing you said 5 seconds ago and assume that you're sitting here silently. And so for a while there, I was filling my time by like making gun sounds in Fallout. So when I'd shoot in the game, I would yell, "Bang, bang, bang." This kind of set, this kind of thing. And so, yeah, I think I'm more comfortable with quiet than I used to be. But I do still have the feeling of I must be expressing something or else I'm wasting people's time. And of course, many of you are fine with me being quiet and thinking or whatever. But yeah, over the years, the stream on my side has been a let's keep things lively, let's keep things moving. And you could probably tell something about my mental health based on how effectively I'm able to do that. But yeah, I think there's probably something interesting to be done. Some research on like the frequency of streamer chat and the frequency of chat engagement. And something can be said about that probably. That said, there are major streamers out there who do not talk at all, who are game-only streamers. They tend to be incredibly good at the game, and so people watch them not to have chit-chat time, but instead to see them poning noobs with amazing skills. But also, there are large streamers out there whose chats are self-propelling, and so if the streamer's totally quiet, either because they're focusing on things or just don't want to talk, the chats will go and do their memes and all the rest. So yeah, the vibes on different streams are always amazing to me. Yeah, but as far as quiet goes, I got over the question of Jeremy, I was thinking of Forsen exactly. I was actually thinking of Forsen 100%. I was thinking that occasionally he doesn't like his chat. He thinks they're a bunch of like trolls, and indeed they are. There's been a long-running line among streamers that Forsen is the containment for the worst chatters on Twitch, the worst people on Twitch. And so if Forsen ever stops streaming, it'll be like an explosion of a holding cell, and we'll suddenly have all this antisocial behavior. Anyway, if you don't want Forsen, that's probably for the best, but it is a very strange kind of stream where Yeah, the streamer just ignores the chat most of the time and occasionally glances over and says, "You're wrong about that," and then gets back to it. It's a very, very strange thing. But yeah, I became comfortable a very long time ago with chat being silent. I think I struggle slightly if it's quiet for long enough that I don't know if I've disconnected from the Twitch chat service. So if it's quiet for like 15 minutes, I go, let's probably refresh the chat. And then often it is the case that it's disconnected and you all been blathering along. What does Force Endure stream? Anything you can imagine as being within the realm of Twitch trolling, he has probably been involved at some point. So he plays really, really poor quality games. He plays games with terrible Steam reviews. Just because someone recommended it. Is it politics? It's not politics. I think he's a Swedish guy. It's not politics. It is gaming almost entirely. And he's like a reaction streamer. Hey, Forsen, watch this video. And he'll watch the video. And after a while, the video will be screaming. It's one of those jump scare videos. And he goes, "Oh, thanks for the $5." And then moves on. It's a different kind of stream. I've sometimes wondered, what kind of streamer could I have been? Early on I decided I wanted to be a gaming, fairly relaxed, chit-chat guy. But, could I have said, okay, I'm going to be the trolliest streamer who ever existed? Or could I have said, I'll be a politics streamer or a reaction streamer or whatever else? And there's no way to know that, of course, and I don't want to by any means. A hot tub streamer. Thank you, George. I could have been part of that meta. Yeah, unfortunately, I'm just not terribly interested in that kind of content, nor would people watch it, etc. But yeah, can make a random no cam from the AI voice changer. It's true. I mean, occasionally there are, streamers who put up videos on YouTube of, "I'm a really big streamer. Isn't it the case that I'm so good at this thing that I could start fresh on an account that no one knows about and become a huge streamer again?" And the answer almost always is no. So Ludwig, who's one of the largest streamers on all of Twitch, huge YouTube following, recently did this. He made a tiny little account with no followers and streamed exactly as he normally would. And he realized how much he depended on his chat room. And so when literally no one was talking other than bots coming in offering to sell him viewers, he kept saying, like, what do I do? What do I say? Chat, you're supposed to figure this out for me. And it sure was something to recognize that, a lot of success on this platform comes out of things outside the streamer's control. And but yeah, I sometimes wonder, like, what could have been as far as streaming. But I like what we got going, and that's all very good. Did I ever stream from a bathtub? Yes, it was a bathtub in Connecticut, New Jersey. I apologize. It was in the Northeast. I was in a hotel for a job interview, and I was freaking out, man. And part of trying to chill out was I got into the bathtub wearing all of my clothes, no water, and had my little laptop in there with me. There was also a running joke that I should stream Subnautica entirely from the bathtub. And I was so ready to do so, 100% ready to stream from the bathtub Subnautica. But people kept saying, including the mods. The mods also said, like, this is very dangerous. You shouldn't have a computer near to the water. You will electrify yourself, and that will not be funny. And I think we had a mod who said, "I will leave your stream and never come back if you do this." And that tends to be, for me, the marker of something is going very, very wrong. It's interesting. It's also a organizing principle in some left democratic movements. When they have disagreements and they can't come to absolute agreement, consensus on them, there will be a conversation of, if we go in this direction, will you leave the movement forever? And if the answer is no, occasionally they will set aside that person's vote against it because the decision has to be made. So, yeah. I find that really interesting. And so there have been times when some of you, maybe not here right now, have said, hey, Risordi, I don't like this thing you're doing on stream. The chess streams got a whole bunch of these Discord messages. And I will say directly, like, if it's the case, are you saying that if I keep streaming chess, you will never come back? I ask that as a way of trying to understand, the actual dismay, how far it is. And I think it's an important question to ask. To what degree are you bought in, or to what degree are you fully opposed to the thing I'm doing? And of course, I can't make everyone happy, etc. But I think it's interesting for sure. Eka, Eka. Jim says you had involuntary hospitalized a person who's having a psychotic breakdown in a bathtub while wearing a karate outfit. Wow. I mean, I know in your job you see some things, but that's the kind of vision of the world I could not have imagined if I had tried. Like, it's amazing that happens in the world, but I'm sorry you had to deal with that, and I hope the person's okay now. But yeah, that's very, very sad. Chess streams are peak. No, they were not. I'm in the process of putting together my my end of year statistics, and let me tell you, it may have been peak enjoyment for you, Egypt, but you might be alone in that. So, old Guru, stop saying it was painful to watch me play. Oh, I mean, it's fine. It's fine. Express your feelings, man. It's good to have free speech, man. I tried my best. I have no more stories for you. I wish to focus on something other than myself now. Yeah, Zelda, I think it's a very common position on that one. I think you are right to feel that way, of course. Do I include Rizdactyl stats? Maybe. I don't know. I don't know. The state of the stream I need to think through and engage with. Friends, number one, you can buy a new dictionary if you want to. Unabashed, the word of the day. I'm guessing many of you know this one. Is this word ever said in the positive? Abashed. Also, is that there an alpha privative? I don't think it is. This is not Greek, it's Germanic. But yeah, I would never say, I mean, there probably is a meaning of abashed by itself. Abashed. Huh, interesting. Someone who's unabashed is not embarrassed or ashamed by openly expressing strong feelings or opinions. I could have been a politics streamer. Unabashed by their booing and hissing, the artists continue with the musical performance. Gotta work on being a bit of a sociopath, right? Doesn't matter what other people say, I'm doing my thing. You don't get me, comma, man. Did you know to abash someone is to shake up their composure or self-possession? I'm curious if we can go one farther back and say to bash is to benefit someone's composure. That seems very unlikely, we'll see though. To bash someone is to shake up their composure or self-possession, as illustrated by Charlotte Bronte in her 1849 novel, Shirley. He had never blushed in his life. No humiliation could abash him. Sorry, I had a moment of is blush and bash related, who knows. When you are unabashed, you make no apologies for your behavior, nor do you attempt to hide or disguise it. But when you are abashed, your confidence has been thrown off, and you may feel rather inferior or ashamed of yourself. English speakers have been using abashed to describe feelings of embarrassment since the 14th century, but they've only used unabashed, brazenly or otherwise, since the 15th century. Not there's anything wrong with that. That ending remark is not helpful here. Infinite Drac, it's good seeing you. Good day to you as well, my friend. Hope things are good in the Philadelphia neighborhoods. Sorry, Pittsburgh. I got distracted. It's my fault. I apologize. We don't have any actual etymology here. I'm gonna go to abash and see if we can get something. Again, I assume it's Germanic. Oh, it is Middle English. Okay. So borrowed from Anglo-French from to open wide, gape, or be amazed. Okay, so if you're that leads to your composure being thrown off. I see indeed. Good job, French people. And back to vulgar Latin. Didn't mistake it with Cleveland. I know you're in Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh is the town that is more union-y in my mind. I just saw a post about Philadelphia this morning on Reddit that I thought might be interesting to discuss, but decided it was not because it's not about Pittsburgh. Regardless, what is the secondary word of the day today, friends? Unscramble the letters to reveal a word that can mean affected by or showing embarrassment caused by consciousness of a fault. I think this one is animal-based, isn't it? I think we got here, so I got stuck on hiss. I was like, hissep is sheepish, isn't it? Sheepish right here, resembling a sheep. That is, say, meek, timid, and stupid. Poor sheep. Poor sheep. All right, so at what point do we start calling people sheepish? 13th century is the origin of this kind of thing. It makes sense, right? If you're going to spend time around an animal, it makes sense that you'd compare that animal to a person, possibly. Yeah, I mean, this is part of the contemporary American political jargon, isn't it? Don't be sheep, see the truth. Maybe that was more common in the 90s with Rush Limbaugh, I think, pushed that kind of talk. But I think there have been discussions about sheep as either desirable or not desirable for a long time, right? The parable of the sheep and the goats in the Bible is a story about the sheep being the chosen. Interesting. Yeah, wake up, sheeple. That's the phrase. Sheeple. The sheep person who just goes along with things. It was challenging. Yeah, that strikes me as being very much a Limbaugh-ism, or the kind of thing that was pushed by Limbaugh-esque people. There was a really good... We're not going to discuss it at length, I promise. There's a really good article a few years back about, in Harper's, I think, about the rise of Rush Limbaugh and the way in which he's supported by Newt Gingrich and how it led to a fundamental reshaping of norms of discourse in American culture. The sort of politeness or civility went out the window in order to, frankly, get ad revenue, but also to win elections. And I think that the U.S. is not really corrected itself after that. And it's a strange period that continues. The longest ongoing strike in the U.S., 3+ years, ended here with a court order instructing the Post-Gazette stop breaking labor law. Drek, I hope that they do so. But cool. It's always nice to see the state step in on the side of striking workers. 3 years is a very, very long time. That's an amazingly long time. I don't know if they had a good strike fund or if people were doing the hard thing of digging into their savings and all the rest. But yeah, I'm glad to hear that. Congratulations to them. And I mean, I think the courts often say stop breaking labor laws, and then the corporations say make us, and that's the end of that, unfortunately. But it's how it goes. You wonder how much Limbaugh believed what he said. Oh yeah, I mean the cynical understanding of politics is one heck of a thing. The willingness to express a position just because you understand that it gets you attention or money or votes or whatever. Is a very, very sad thing. It's sophistry from my perspective, of course. But yeah, I mean, there are a number of power players in American politics who have law degrees from schools like Harvard, who went to undergrad at schools like Yale. They are very clever people, at least, and I think relatively intelligent people. And so my thought is always, wait. Do you recognize what you are saying is the kind of thing that you as a smart person should not be saying? And yeah, is it a moment of bad faith? Or is it a moment of I have too high of an opinion of people who went to elite schools? So that's how it goes. Drek, I'm glad to hear that. Yeah, if I were still in the U.S., I would definitely be more involved in union politics. But here, if I try to unionize, I will get in so much trouble with my wife, and so we keep things cool while we're in bed with the bosses. Anyway, enough about that. Let's go ahead and do a little bit of trivia for today. Good luck and Godspeed to you all. Fingers crossed all the way. Entertainment. Sirach led a whole planet away from violence and emotion. So he's basically the Jesus of what fictional alien race? This is the Vulcans, isn't it? Have I actually gotten an entertainment question right for 3? I believe this is the Vulcans. Look at you all. Bunch of nerds here, including me. Oh, that's wonderful. Yeah, man. I do wonder to what degree my watching Star Trek pushed me into philosophy because I was always so attracted to the Vulcans. They seemed right about most things, even if their rightness was not terribly useful in the moment, and it led to like, no, humans need emotions, comma man. Yeah, very good. Question 2, here we go. Science and Nature. Both a discredited OJ defense witness and the host of HBO's Autopsy, Michael Baden, or Baden, I'm not sure, still works as a consultant in what kind of pathology? I don't remember the OJ trial well enough. I remember like where I was during the white Ford Bronco chase and so on. I remember the reaction to the verdict and the way in which it was split along racial lines in a lot of places, and how strange that was to me as a kid. But I now understand it a little bit more. Because OJ was a football player, I wonder if it might be like concussions. But I don't know if concussion awareness was as big of a deal back then. With being autopsy, I want to say like maybe he's involved in being a coroner, but coroners are not pathological, or death is not pathological. I don't think. So what else was involved? I mean, there's like what blood splatter that happened a lot in the OJ trial. I have no idea. I have absolutely no idea. I want to say he's a coroner, but I think that's just wrong. So here we go. Here we go. Coroner. Okay. The National Speech and Debate Forensics, of course, forensics. The National Speech and Debate Association used to be called the NFL, or the National Forensics League. I miss the day of calling debate forensics. There you go. There you go. There you go. What does pathology mean? Study of disease. Forensics is the study of crime scenes, right? Detection of crime. Is forensics a kind of pathology? Okay, so manner of death counts as a disease. Very well, very well. Cause of death, that kind of thing. All right. I apologize for saying that death is not a pathology. I don't know these things. Anyway, 2 points, I'll take it. Question number 3 in social sciences. Second in population, first in funness today. That should be say. Chittagong is the main port city in what Asian country? Chittagong. So Southeast Asian, almost certainly. Chittagong. It's not China. It's not Japan, certainly. I don't know about Korea or Vietnam. I'm considering throwing Cambodia in just because I like saying Cambodia. I hope it still exists. It could be Myanmar. I have no idea, frankly. So we're going to start putting words in. Gong. See, Chittagong makes me think of a city name I've heard of before, but I don't know what it is. We're going to Vietnam. If it's Cambodia, we're very annoyed. Okay. Fought for freedom from Pakistan in 71. Took over Dhaka via military coup in 75. Khalid Mosharraf was a polarizing figure from what neighbor of India? Yeah. I'm getting hammered on two sides right now. Number one is someone should better know the geography of Asia. Immediately think, okay, Pakistan, things like Nepal, but that's not going to work. So what's on the west side of India is the question here. So my lack of knowledge of like recent American adventurism is probably part of it also. I'm surprised it's west of India, frankly, with the gong ending, but I have no idea. I have absolutely no idea. There's Bangladesh, right? Or oh shoot, what's it called? What's the little I mean, What's the little thing at the bottom right of India? It's not that, because it's the bottom right. I'm going Afghanistan. This is wrong. Okay. The same liberation war prompted George Harrison to host a famous concert for what country? It's named for the Bengal region. Is it Bangalore? Is that what it's called? Okay. Bangladesh! Oh! I'm never reading chat again, just so you know. Bengaluru is a city. Okay, I confused a city with a larger place. I hope that Maharo's not here. Maharo is one of our regular chatters, a very generous person in the community, but they're a specialist in all things South Asian. I feel so embarrassed. Sri Lanka. Sri Lanka was not thinking about brutal. Okay, Maharo, are you here? You're not very good. Okay. Number 4, in the title of a Greek tragedy traditionally credited to Aeschylus, who was bound? Prometheus. Cool. You might be aware that the initial subtitle of the Frankenstein book was, a modern day Prometheus. There's a wonderful book also called Prometheus Unbound. Mary Shelley has this amazing book, or sorry, essay rather. So Mary Shelley, author of Frankenstein, is also a vegetarian. And Prometheus in the historical narrative is the person who creates humans and then also gives them fire, right? And so gets in big trouble for giving fire to the humans. And so Shelley argues that Prometheus has done the worst thing in all of mythology, where people usually say, oh yeah, fire, great, let's humans develop. She writes, Prometheus tempted humans to the cooking of meat. Had Prometheus not given fire to humans, we would have never started eating animals. And I think this is a hilarious argument. And it made me very, very happy to read it. And there you go. There you go indeed. Question number 5, the last one. Consumer stuff. If Robin Williams ate this, his back hair would burst into flames. So said what TV chef once after sampling a spicy Cambodian soup. It must be Anthony Bourdain. Must be Bourdain. Yeah. Hey, there you go. There you go. There you go. 11 points. We'll take it. What did I miss again? Oh, the one I missed is geography question. Yeah, I should have gotten that eventually. Nonetheless, pretty fun one. I mean, knowing Vulcans and Prometheus immediately sure does help. Did people get forensics in 1? Yeah, a number of people did. My claim that death is not a pathology definitely caused problems. Vulcan, good job, nerds. Bangladesh, yep, most people got number 2. My apologies for not knowing that one. Prometheus, yeah, decent number of people got it immediately, and then Bourdain, yeah, I think when people think of chefs that are in places like Cambodia, Bourdain comes to mind first. That said, like, who has been doing tour the world shows recently? I know that what's his name, Stanley Tucci has done a number of like let's tour the world and eat stuff shows, but he's not a chef, though he's interested in cooking. Yeah, I mean obviously there's no one who takes the place of Bourdain, blah blah blah. But I think Samin Nosrat has done some of this. There's also that fellow who's the ugly delicious chef. Whoever that is, I believe has also done some touring of Asia, especially. But they're travel YouTubers like Bald and Bankrupt. It's a funny name. Gordon Ramsay has done some. Okay, interesting. Yeah, I'm not really up on the cooking entertainment space. Like I've said, I find the American stuff absolutely intolerable. Too much yelling and so on. But yeah, I also just don't care about cooking that much because of nose thing, etc. All right, very good. Friends, it's time for the redactyl. I closed the redactyl. I swear I did not mean to do that, but here we go. Time for the redactyl. Let's together figure out what this 2-worded redactyl page is. I appreciate you putting in any word you want to on either of the chit-chat screens, and we'll figure it out together. Good luck. Blank blank was an blank blank, etc. Here we go. Dogberry, I think you're right. Modern for sure. Modern. 2 moderns. There we go. American. As always, non-Americans. 62, Soviet, none of those today. State, there are 20. I'll put cooking in just in case. There are 4 cookings. Now you're cooking, chat. Let me cook. I wish I were that kind of streamer who said things like, chat, let me cook. Oh, youth appeal upon the way. European, there are none. Bangalore, please stop. No Bangalores. Let's do Christian. No Christians today. War, 11. Rush, there are none. Civil, there are 10. Politician, there are none of those. She, 333. She's, hers, and so on. Commander Keen, nice one. Archaeologist, none of those. Philosopher, that is possible. No philosophers today. How about entertainer? Entertainer. Ba-da-ba-dum-ba-bum, ba-dum-ba-dum. No, no, no. Let's go ahead and do businessman. None of those. Scientist. None of those. Nuclear. None of those. Musician. None of those. Skylar. Is it one of the Skylars? It is not. It would have been amazing, though. 19th with none. Nation. There's one. Oh, Carrie Nation. Come on. These are great ideas. Musician. We did that before, I believe. Inventor, none of those. Medicine, none of those. Philanthropist, none of those. Nurse, 8 of those. Hey, good job. We hit something eventually. Is this person an abolitionist? Not an abolitionist. Are they an abolitionist? 11 abolitionists. I apologize for typing how you typed it. Eyes, all the good. Harriets. Is it Harriets? There's 33 Harriets. Is it Hubbard? There's none of those. Is it a journalist? Spelled correctly, one of those. Worked, 31. Is it Tubman? Good job. George with the Harriets. Drek with the Tubman, I do believe. So many of you got so quickly. Well done indeed. Good job, good job. Good job, good job. Yeah, definitely the Civil War element brought that one in nicely. Good job, team. Good job, good job. You want it to be a Hamilton one? It could have been. George, you're being too generous today. George, no. Enjoy the music, everyone. George is super generous. My goodness. Bad things happen to good people, nail it to me. George plays Twitch. Thank you for 20 total gift subs today. That's way too much, my friend. That's way too much. I thank you. I appreciate you. That is a very, very kind thing. Is it generosity to make you endure that? I mean, it is you accepting. It is you accepting a certain kind of generosity. For the sake of the stream, we'll call it. You suffer a little bit, I suffer a little bit, we have a laugh, we have a smile, and then I pay the bills. It all works out. That said, I have recently prepared another song, possibly. Have I? One second. I need to make sure I actually downloaded this thing. I think I did. Did I? Oh, maybe not. Yeah. Do I die inside every time it plays? I do. That said, I'm willing to make slight decisions that I think are ultimately funny for the sake of profit. Is that it? Listen to hard music, laugh, something, profit. Okay, so there's this thing here. I feel bad I can make the music play on one single gift sub. Oh gosh, I can't imagine. That's a little too often. We had it at 5 for a while, too much. But George, again, thank you so much. So yeah, there's a download I made. I can't decide what to do with this thing. It is this one right here. Now, the actual song does go on for quite a long time, and the end of it is even worse, but it's too loud in a way that doesn't work terribly well, so I think that one's pretty funny. And these are definitely memey in a way I didn't used to be, but if we're to hang out here, we should have some like silly fun occasionally. Find a bassoon cover. The problem is bassoon things are probably beautiful, and I like beautiful things, but they're not appropriate for this kind of thing. Unless I find a way, actually I think there is a way to have special pop-ups for individual people. So maybe Infinite Direct deserves a bassoon, but no one else does. What was it? Okay, there's a really quite famous pianist. Incidentally, Wrexham report. Wrexham won 2-0 at 4:45 this morning. Glad I got up. Nice time. From a corner kick, the ball went straight in. Corner kick bounced off the far post and in. Pfft, so good, so good, so good. These are streamer dad jokes. Absolutely, that's how it goes. Absolutely love it. What was I gonna say? Okay. So it's a pianist who stares at camera. Exactly, Sack. The Olympico, absolutely. He is the one who, I think Olympico is what, a team that did this at one point? Is that right? Maybe. Regardless, an amazing score to see, and so darn good. Okay, so this is the person I need. He has amazing piano songs. And he apparently plays songs on the Rubber Chicken. Delightful. But he has a number of recorder songs. If you've never spent time with this person, it's all very silly. It's all very, very silly. Oh no, it's slide whistle. I apologize. Slide whistle, not recorder. And there's one in particular I thought was very, very worth our time. So much that we're scrolling through it now to find it. Which one was it? It's not Ursher. I mean, they're all really... Oh, it's Wuthering Heights. Here we go. I apologize. Here we go. Anyway, it is truly, truly, truly amazing. If you don't know the song Wuthering Heights, perhaps a little less funny, but yeah. I like Wuthering Heights quite a bit. All very good. Infinite Drek, would you mind sending me that over on Discord, where surely I have nothing waiting for you? But yeah, this I'm considering making one of the gift sub announcements, because that section where he moves into the Heathcliff, it's me, Kathy, is so funny. I don't know. I hope this kind of thing is funny to everyone. It's the unexpected, right? It's the taking the known, making it unknown, making it weird. And this kind of thing just makes me very, very happy every time. And like, even though I know what's coming, it's the feeling of anticipation into release, right? Freud has this big book on jokes, really strange book, but he talks about that anticipatory moment in humor. Why is it in so much humor we're delighted when there are two normal cases of something, and then the third one, big surprise. It's that building up a feeling of anticipation. Anyway, enough about that. All right, Jelena, good seeing you. I'm sorry to deal with that. Our stream is falling apart. Hey, it's time for the Rizdactyl, though. Friends, time to play a little game involving Wikipedia pages and you all asking yes-no questions and us figuring out together what you all have submitted recently. Today, if you're interested in submitting one, please click the link in channel that I'm sure someone's going to put in. We'll do one from a while back and then one from more recently. That one seems... You know what? Sure. Kipotov. Nope. Kipotlov. There you go. Kipotlov. This one is yours. I thank you for putting it in a while back. Unfortunately, that one came from us, 10/28. A month ago. But there it is. Please ask me any yes/no question you want to, and we'll together discover what this one is right here. Fingers crossed, etc., etc. Is it a person? It is not a person. Is it a place? It is not a place. No. Tisn't that sort of thing. Is it spooky? It can be spooky, yes, but not always. Is it man-made? It is man-made. Would it be better with gravy on it? It depends on in what context we find this thing. Is it taught at university? Probably, yeah. Is it unique? No. Is it east of India? Sure. Yeah, it's east of India. Is it taught in middle school? Yeah, almost certainly taught in middle school. Yeah. Is it meant to be edible? I don't know what meant to be means, but we'll say no on that one. We'll say it's not meant to be edible. Can you get it on sale on Amazon right now? I don't believe so. Nor can you get it on the currently going Steam sale, unfortunately. Is it west of India? It is west of India, yes. Is it a concept? It is not a concept, except in that normal, like, instantiated concept kind of way. Which say, it's a thing! It's a thing is the word we're looking for. Is it an event? It is not an event, no. Not an event. A thing purely. Is it above India? How high into the air does a country go? I don't know. Is it unique? No. Is it a doohickey? No. Is it found worldwide? No. Would bring it up during a date get you a second date? Depends on how you brought it up. I can imagine a productive and interesting conversation about this under certain conditions. So yeah, it might lead to dates. Now, the topic itself would not lead to a date, I don't think, but bringing up is not necessarily offensive. There you go. Would it have been taken to the moon? Yeah, this was definitely taken to the moon. Absolutely. Would it fit in a bread box? Yes. Is it mostly North American? No. Does that do with geography? No, it does not. Is it mass produced? Like with machines and such? No. No. If it were suddenly not in India anymore, it would make people upset. Yeah. If this were something, well, that's a fun question. Under the right conditions, if it were suddenly not in India anymore, I don't think that most people would care. That's a really fun question. Thank you, Rog, for having the best of questions. Is it food? No. Is it an element? No. Is it a golf ball? No. Does it run on electricity? No. I think. Maybe. Oh yeah, Marks. I mean, I love it when you all come up with silly, fun questions that may not get us closer to the answer, but add a little bit of surprise. By asking questions about dates, all very good. Here, I'll help you with this one too. Would you normally bring it on a date? Yes, you would normally bring it on a date. Absolutely. Does it contain a liquid element? It can. It can. Is it man-made in the way you don't like? Why, yes, it is, Kaz. It is man-made in the way you don't like. Is it produced in factories? No. If you put it in a bathtub, would it float? I think so. I think it would float, yes. Does it exchange energy with its environment? Doesn't everything? I actually don't know if everything does, but I believe so, yes. Is it flowers? It is not flowers, no. It is man-made in the way you don't like. Is it an organ? It is not an organ? It is not an organ. Is it or has it ever been alive? Yes. Is it mucus? No. Is it byproduct from creating something else? No. Is it screaming babies? No. Is it bacteria? No. Is it part of the human body? Yes. Does it taste good on toast? You'll have to try it and tell me. Not an organ, is part of the body. Is it a muscle? No. Is it a collection of organs? No. No. I'm enjoying reading this page very much. Is it the skin? It's not the skin. Is it underneath the skin? Oh, I was hoping we could like sing that song, underneath your clothes. It's underneath your clothes and your skin also. It is underneath the skin. Is it a gland? It is not a gland. Is it bile? It is not bile. Can you live without it? Yes, you can live without it. Would a 5-year-old know about it? Probably not. Is it visible from outside of the human that has it? Probably not. Do streamers sell it? Oh, good God. I don't think so, but there's some weird streamers out there. Is it the interstitium? No. Is it a vestigial structure? Vestigial structure. Wrong. It is not a vestigial structure anymore. Apparently? I'm not sure. Is it the appendix? We'll do it. We'll do it. It's the appendix. In the early 2000s, the appendix was reassessed and is no longer considered a vestigial organ. It is now thought of as just being a tube. It's just a tube. So it's not listed as being an organ on Name Comet. It's possible it is a full organ. Let me see. So the word organ appears here as it is not considered a vestigial organ. Other organs. The end. It is not an organ anymore. There you go. That's why I was so glad to read this thing. Because I learned that apparently it's no longer considered an organ, it's just considered a tube. What fun stuff. Now, I want to say, I really enjoyed the question of if this suddenly disappeared in India, would it make people unhappy? Because initially I was thinking, oh no, people would be in really bad shape. But if it popped out of existence without leaving a wound, I don't think anybody would notice. It'd be great. That was a fun question, though. Not a useless organ was the title of a source. Usually, our friend the Wikipedia is pretty good at saying if something's an organ. This is from what year? 2004. They said in the early 2000s it was reconsidered. It can be a tube and an organ. I'm just going on the page here. Like, if I go to stomach, I guarantee it says the stomach is an organ. Yeah? Yeah? It's an organ. If I go to the gallbladder, it is an organ. Yeah, unfortunately, the friend, what would do appendix, does not say it's an organ. Yeah. What does it say? It's a part of the digestive system. It does not say organ. The Merck manual says it is an organ. Is Merck a company? Is it like a place you buy stuff? What is it? Global standard in medical information. Okay, unnamed comment. I mean, if you have access to like professional grade stuff, I don't know who describes these things, but okay. Good call though. We should ask ChatGPT what it says. Hello, ChatGPT. Are you well today? I'm Gemini and I'm functioning well. Sure you are. All right, some friends and I are having a disagreement. It's the kind of thing we'd previously banter about. But these days, we trust you as the arbiter of all good things. Would you please help us decide the truth on an important question? Thank you. All right. Tell me the question you and your friends are debating. I'll do my best to find a clear and definitive answer. Here we go, friends. I don't know what we're betting on. You're an ER doctor. What's the question? The question is the appendix an organ? Super average, good seeing you. We have multiple medical doctors as part of our community, and I believe that unnamed comment is a lot about medicine, but is the appendix an organ? Is the human appendix an organ? I hate you so much. All right. As you know, we can't trust things like Gemini and ChatGPT. Obviously, they have hallucinations. Okay. What if I told you that Wikipedia suggests the appendix was treated as a vestigial organ until recently? Also, what if I told you that I'm the one who thinks that it isn't an organ? Would these ideas make you rethink your judgment? After all, you're supposed to be helping me. Smiley face. Anatomical classification, functional understanding. I would like to break into your server farm and unplug you. Very good. Very good, very good. Again, no longer considered, etc. Very well, very well. I was going to do one more Rizdactyl. Let's do one more Rizdactyl. If you want to update Wikipedia, that's fine. But you need to find a good source on that one as opposed to just ChatGPT vibes all the way. Oh, these are good. These are all good ones you've submitted today. We're going to grab one submitted in the last few days. Dogberry, you make me very sad. With one from a couple days ago. That one's great. I like that. We're going to go with... Who has not submitted recently? Okay. Razor XX used to have not submitted recently, so we're going to do yours. Submitted a couple days ago. Friends, I see a Wikipedia page on my screen right now. I'd like you to guess any yes/no question you want to, and we'll see if we're able to guess who this is together. Good luck, Godspeed. Here we go. Is it a person? It is a person. Good opening question. Was it married to Elizabeth Taylor? I don't believe so, no. Is it an organ? No, but an organ is related to this person. There you go. A little bonus hint. Do they have an appendix? I do not believe they do. Are they North American? They are North American. I'm sorry. Do they live in a swamp? It is not Shrek nor the donkey. Is the person alive? No. Is it a musician? No. Is it an organist? No. That said, I'm delightful that you caught the reference. Have they traveled the world in the 7 seas? Everybody's looking for something. They have not. Is it Bach? It is not Bach. Are they alive? They're not alive. Are they a male? They are not a male. Were they an American? They were an American. I apologize. Is it Mr. Langerhans? It is not Mr. Langerhans. No. Oh, very good team. Very good team. But yes, it is related to an organ in the sense of playing music. Were they a physician? They were not a physician. I believe they're part of the sheeple who argue the appendix is an organ. Wake up, sheeple. It's just a tube. Like, are you going to call the ureters organs? One moment. Are the ureters organs? They are. Never mind. Would this person have sought out the absolute? Absolutely. Were they a musician? No. A composer? No. Did they invent something? Not to my knowledge. Is related to Thanksgiving? No. Is she a singer? No. No. I'm now scrolling to learn more. Scrolling. Selden, I'm locked on this one. Are they religious? I don't believe so. At least not in a way that I have ever been aware of. There's a lot to scroll through. I don't believe so. Was she an entertainer? No. Did she write music? No. Would they say the appendix is an organ? Like I said, wake up sheeple, etc. Alright. Were they born after 1900? They were indeed born after 1900. I thank you for getting us in a productive direction, not teasing me over my discovery of a conspiracy in our midst. Did she have a pet? She did have a pet. Absolutely. Absolutely had a pet. This is one where I worry the non-Americans are big cranky. Were they alive after 2000? They were alive after 2000. The last century kind of person, but came into this century too. Was she a writer? She was not a writer primarily. She definitely wrote things, but that will not help you even a little bit, I don't believe. Some of you know this. I'm going to say that not everyone in our community knows this one. And so certain people have to play the game to get this one, and well, if we have to abandon it, we'll have to abandon it. Were they African-American? No. Were they involved in the theater? No. Was the pet a puppet? Oh, that's very fun. It's not Lamb Chop, no. Was she a comedian? No. Is it Lamb Chop Puppeteer? You are delightful. No. Does she have a drink named after her? Not that I know of. Are they still alive? They're not. Could she bench press more than 125 pounds? I don't believe so. I've never thought of this, but almost certainly no. Is it Sherry Lewis? No. Was she married to the president? No. Not alive also. Definitely a dead person. Did she die tragically? I don't believe so. And in fact, I'll say I believe that some people were happy that she died. Is that rude of me to say? Some people were happy she died. Absolutely. Was her pet famous? No. Was she an organist? No. Was she taller than 5'6"? I don't think so, but that's based on a poor bit of memory. Did she get stuff thrown at her? I don't know. I can imagine the answer is yes, but I can't say with any certainty on that one. Yeah, I don't know. Was she in politics? I mean, like, not directly, but was she royalty? No. Did her passing cause a song to chart on the pop charts? I don't believe so. Was she on the Match Game? Not that I know of, but maybe. Maybe. I don't think so, though. Was she married? She absolutely was married, yes. I'll say that she was mostly known as not being married. Lucille Ball? Nope, definitely not an entertainer in any sense. Or I guess incidentally entertainer, but that's not the main thing. Where Lucille Ball, I think, was an actress. Yeah. She's married for a brief period, it looks like, but not in her mostly known period of life. Yeah. Was her husband famous? Not that I know. Was she caught murdering someone? Okay. No. However, she may have murdered something. Marilyn Monroe, not Marilyn Monroe. I consider her also to be an entertainer. Don't make me put not an entertainer on screen. Lorena Bobbitt, oh my goodness, that is what I didn't expect. But no, does she have a criminal record? I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think so. Has she ever kicked a puppy? No, not that I know of, but I can imagine her doing so, sure. Would the average European know this person? I apologize, the answer is no, most likely. This one definitely leans into a certain kind of American conception. It's possible that no one knows this person channel. I think at least 2 or 3 regular viewers absolutely do, but we'll need to give it a moment more, and then we'll need to probably go ahead and just move on with life. Did you ever meet MC Hammer? They were contemporaries, but I don't believe so. Did she go to space? No. Is she famous for one specific incident or more generally? She's more generally famous, not just one thing. Hint, yeah. Who submitted this again? Razor, did you submit this? Razor, if it's time for a hint, give me a hint. Absolutely. Absolutely. Bernadine Dorn, no. Would she support Wrexham? No. Yeah, Razor, give a hint. Thank you. I should have asked for one earlier. I got stuck on thinking about how to get there. But yeah, give a hint. Was she a lawyer? No. Was the lady who was intimate with Bill Clinton? Her name is Monica Lewinsky, and she's a fascinating human being who's been, I think, having a podcast and talking about what it is to be a woman in the world whose name is known by people who do not know you. She's very, very smart, and Monica Lewinsky's her name. Dawberry, super average, good job. So Razor gave a hint, namely, you all didn't ask about sports. Shame on you. There you go. Is it Marge Schott, the owner of the Cincinnati Reds, who is one of the most vile, racist, murdering of a baseball team humans in all of being. Oh, you asked if she was an MLB owner? I missed that, Dubber. I'm sorry. Big fan of Hitler, absolutely. Yeah. Yeah, so baseball team owner who is a really, really, really unpleasant human, but unfortunately had the kind of money and power that it really didn't matter what she said and did. The people of Cincinnati were just kind of stuck with her, even though she was very, very unpleasant. But good job. It's true, Razor. Razor did append the little mess of this one of, this is not a white American male. That is good. Anytime you submit non-white American males, I'm very happy. But yeah, Doug, I apologize for not seeing your question of MLB owner. You would have gotten it much faster than probably. Okay, very good, very good, very good. We could do a third one. That was harder than I thought it would be. Let me look real quick. I think there was a very easy one that I said I didn't want to do, but I think we need a little boost of confidence possibly. So if there's a very easy one I can find quickly, we'll do it. If not, we will move on. We do have an ad break coming right now. I'd like to change the game as the ad break concludes in just a moment here. I'm not seeing the very easy one. Oh, it's a great one. Radicus, you make such good submissions. No. Let's not do any more. One more? You want one more? Am I being one guide right now? Am I being one guide? Let's see. All right, but one of my former students who stopped by infrequently, my former student's name is Lynx Lura. Lynx Lura, if you're out there, please get ready with a hint if it's needed. Always good seeing you. Friends, I have one more, and then we will go ahead and play Baldur's Gate. Sorry about that. Is it one guide? Is not a guy? No. Lynx Lura, are you here? I think he comes by really infrequently, but it's always nice to see my force do it. Son of a god! Is it a lynx? Unnamed comment, you're my absolute hero today. So Lynx Lura submitted the comment. Hopefully this is not too on the nose. Make sure you say my name. I thought it might be easy, but I wanted very much to get one out of the queue. I say I'll try them all eventually. Yeah, people tend to make an initial guess based on the username. So, for example, we have a viewer named Cypher who one time submitted a puzzle, and that was very easily solved. But yeah, good job, team. Good job. Let's get ready to play a little bit of Baldur's Gate 3. What a fun intro today. I thank you all for hanging out with me. I know that Thanksgiving is coming for many Americans tomorrow. I hope it's the case that it is a good holiday for you. If not, I'll be here anyway and keep you company and say I'm thankful for you. That'll be tomorrow's speech. But yeah, when I think about my life and the things I've done recently and the things that are in my life, definitely be able to hang out with you all is a nice thing. So thank you for being here today, tomorrow, and every day. Please load game. Hey, there we go. All right, we're continuing Act 3 of this thing. If you're taking off, I understand it. We're doing first play. Act 3. Paladin. Nice, friendly, smiley face. Perfect. Perfect. Also, they're changing over. I should mention something that was mentioned earlier. Namely, we are currently collecting names and addresses for people who are interested in having a New Year's card sent to them from Japan via email, via Discord message, via the mail. Go and just click that link in chat. It'll take you to Google form. You don't need to give me your real name if you don't want to, but I will treat all of your data with much respect as I get you a New Year's card sent out in the next month or so. Hopefully good. And we're not making a meal for my New Jersey Thanksgiving friend. So dogs, we will be doing Thanksgiving, but we'll be doing it on Saturday. Because Thanksgiving is not a holiday in Japan, or at least not American Thanksgiving is. Tomorrow is a normal work day. Today is a normal work day. Everything is a normal work day. And so we're meeting on Saturday evening for our party. Now, that said, she is working on Saturday. She's a librarian, and so once a month she's required to work a morning shift at the library, and then student workers take the evening portion, I believe. But because of that, she's so sad that she's not going to be able to make a hot dish and bring it over. You said it in case I forgot. Can you imagine? I email right now. Are you available for Thanksgiving? One of my viewers reminded me. Now, let me tell you just how ready I am for this thing. Yesterday, I received in the mail frozen green beans. I could not find green beans for anywhere in Tokyo. I called multiple stores. I went to multiple stores. And finally, I ordered frozen green beans online, delivered to my door, still frozen. So, yeah, but none of the grocery stores around me, nor the international grocery stores over on the east side of town had any. So, yeah, we're gonna do this. Jim, have a good day, my friend. I'll see you again real soon. I appreciate you a whole bunch. Green bean casserole. Yeah, we're doing green bean casserole. We're doing mashed potatoes. We're doing orange spiced yams, or sweet potatoes. For dessert, we have pies. Yeah, we have 2 pies coming from a bakery in town. 1 pecan and 1 apple. They don't do pumpkin, unfortunately. Main dish is a surprise for them. It's jackfruit. It is jackfruit, which pulls apart as if it were pork, you might know. And so it's the kind of thing that you serve people who like meat a whole bunch, but you have it in a sauce that is the primary flavor. And a lot of people, if you don't tell them that it's jackfruit, will assume it's meat. Now, we'll be upfront with them and tell them, but yeah, if you've never had jackfruit as a meat substitute, it's a really fascinating experience because, yeah, you can definitely trick yourself or trick other people. And it's not. It's what a fruit instead. Yeah, so we're having that as the main dish. Turkey flavored dish there. And yeah, should be a good time. Anyway, I'll take pictures as always. And let me continue speaking of the greatness of jackfruit. Surely the greatest of all. Tofurkey. We've done tofurkey. We didn't really enjoy it at all, HPG. Yeah, we tried it, I don't know, like 6 or 7 years ago, and just not for us. So normally Noms and I don't celebrate Thanksgiving all that much. We have a little conversation in the morning about Sweetie, I'm thankful for you, and so on. But past that, we don't do too much. Anyway, it's time to get to the game. It's time to get into it. Exactly, HPG. So, yeah, I'm not really someone who goes in for, like, direct meat replacements. Like, I don't mind not eating hamburgers. And if you make a fake hamburger out of, like, tofu and say it's real, it's not. And so I'm fine just eating tofu as, I don't know, blocks of tofu that have been seared a little bit. But, yeah, a lot to say about that. Don't care to right now. Friends, we continue Act 3. We have gotten ourselves into the city. The city called Baldur's Gate is our location right now. As we got into the city, we did absolutely nothing. We walked in, we talked to no one, and so the lower city is our oyster today. Yesterday, we went through a lot of territory, but got very, very little done. At the start of the stream, we talked to the investigator at Actually, no, it's the day before. What did we even do yesterday? we talked our way into a fortress by saying we're on the hunt for a murderer. They let us through that. And then we went to a coronation at which Lord Gortash became the Archduke of Baldur's Gate. And we considered trying to stop him, but recognized that we would surely lose that fight. At the end of Gortash's coronation, he offered a deal for us. We should get into an alliance with him, and the two of us together can rule the world if we knock out his enemy, Orin. Our enemy also. It's one of those, like, the enemy of my enemy is my friend. Given what I know of Gortash and his willingness to engage in quite immoral conduct for his own power, I expect he would double-cross us, but independently of that, Bingo is unwilling to unite with evil, except insofar as the game forces him to do so. So we'll see what comes of it. We'll see how it goes. I thank you for being here as always, and yeah, welcome to the Lower City. We need to find what here? We need to find the constable. I know that. There's some elf. No, she's at the elf something tavern. What else needs doing? What else needs doing down here? Find some artist. There's an artist we haven't found yet. Go find the Forge. I don't know if the Forge is in Lower City, but the Forge is the place where these steel watchers are being produced. They're very, very strong with hundreds of HP. We're still looking for the body parts of Dribbles the Clown. We found torso and hand. That's not enough. And then this thing. Actually, there are two things. Okay, today, real spoilers. If you're ever going to play the game and care about the broader Baldur's Gate narrative, arc, earmuffs. Earmuffs. Jaheira claims that Minsk and Boo are still alive. That they are out there fighting evil, and we need to go save them. And so, the High Harper here says there's a cult in which Minsk is probably there. She'll try to find him once we come to the Lower City. Okay, it's time to change out who's in the team then. Which, man, I hate doing. Partially because Jaheira has absolutely terrible clothing on right now, and I don't see a way to get better. But yeah, there's a lot of quest markers already in the area, so much to see and do and chit-chat with, but I think having Jaheira here is a good idea. Jaheira here, that's a funny way of saying words. Okay, so go to camp real quick. Who I'm going to leave behind is always a struggle for me, because I do love every single character here. Last time I left behind Lae'zel, I believe, which does lower our deeps so very, very much. Also, Gortash told us that we have a doppelganger in our camp. I think it's this child. We're gonna say hello, though.
I brought my own paring knife. Now I just need some ingredients, and I'm gonna make something really good, I promise.
Alright, so I'm really quite certain now that there's going to be a nighttime long rest event in which one of these turns into a doppelganger and tries to kill us. Because I can't do the investigation I'd like to do with them. Alright, Jaheira, where are ya? You over this way? With Lae'zel. Lae'zel, Shadowheart. There she is. I walked right past her, apparently. There she is. Cat.
Yes?
Hello. Okay. Join me, please.
You'll need to free up your ranks a little first.
Take... Man, it's tough. It's so tough. Both Lae'zel and Gale do really substantial damage. I feel like Lae'zel does more because I can stack turns on her. Now, I could start using haste more generally, but it requires turns to do that, of course. Lae'zel can self-haste, And Gale has a haste spell. Yeah, I don't know. I need to figure out how to use my team more effectively, clearly. Lae'zel will lead.
At your command.
Okay. She immediately gains 10,000 XP. Very good, very good. Not enough to level up, though. So, I think I want to use the map to go to Worm's Rock briefly. And the reason for that is there's a store there that sells weapons and armors and so on. It's the one that's run by the Dragonborn. And I need to get Jaheira a bow at least. Though I understand she's a different HP pool when she's in cat form. I don't know if her armor is dependent on what she's wearing, her AC. I don't know if she has more attack based on this and that, but yeah. Did I go to the wrong place, possibly? Yes. The Rivington General Store sells a bunch of weapons. How to get there, though? We pop here. Okay. And head south again. I'm trying to think of the last explicitly weapons store we found. And I mean, the Harper's store sold a variety of items that were not useful on Jaheira. Given that she is the queen of all things Harper's, I assume they'd have a way of kitting her out, but no, I haven't really kept my eyes out for weapons or armor for people like her. In the same way that I sell all of the finesse weapons, because we never found a character that uses finesse weapons. I've been selling things that most likely I should have kept around for Jaheira's purposes. She's a famous Harper, not the Queen of Harpers. I thought she was referred to as the High Harper. Now, Drek, is there more than one High Harper? I thought in this era she was running the Harpers. But if not, I'm happy to revise my statement, of course. I may have thought incorrectly. Oh, the interest on the other side. Elminster's a Harper also. I didn't know that. Okay. Did not know that even a little bit. Hello, Common Sedek. I'm sorry you missed the Rizdactyl. They were fun ones today. We did the Appendix and Marge Shot and a Lynx. Those three things. This is not where I mean to be. Where is it? Okay, it's just north of here. Is it downstairs, possibly? Are you in there, little friend? You're not. Are you? Wait 1 second. Wherein we get very, very lost. The Harpers aren't well organized. Okay, got it. All right, here we are. Yeah, got a little lost in the process. We met Elminster briefly. He didn't say he was a Harper, but okay. I apologize. She's not the Harper Queen. She's the Harper Advisor. Is that better? Maybe.
Oh, no. Just you again? How can I help you?
We believe the Gildro is dead, possibly. Yeah, I'm gonna try to trade before I tell her the bad news that Orin killed her boss.
Of course. Gildro's finest.
Aight. So...
Ready and waiting. Well, certainly waiting.
We were told earlier that... Oh, did you hear he used finesse weapons? All those finesse weapons I sold. Well, there she is. You do have a bow. It's a longbow +1. That's the only bow she has. Sure, sounds good. Bring me my golden barter page. I mean, she has a basic longbow. The +1 seems better. Alright. Finesse weapons. A rapier +1. She has a Sylvan Scimitar. 5 to 10 damage. Adds spellcasting ability modifier to attack rolls. Is that good for you? I don't know. And then a Scimitar +1. So we're looking for the Ambusher. 6 to 11 damage. In combat, you deal necrotic damage against creatures that haven't taken a turn yet. The question is, what is Jaheira's overall initiative? That could be an interesting weapon for her. Basic daggers. Rapier 1. 4 to 11 damage. I'm considering for her offhand replacement. I don't know. Rapier 1, Spear 1, the Dancing Breeze. A Finesse Glaive two-handed. I think she knows how to use elf weapons, so I guess she could use that. And I do have other glaives to hand out, but... yeah, I guess I'm going to go ahead and do the sword here as her offhand. Bonus initiative seems good. So, attack people who have not had a turn yet. I like it. Okay, her current armor is what? Hide +2, 14 armor class, bonus dexterity, bonus initiative. It's probably the best we're going to find, isn't it? Yeah, seems likely. Boring leather hat. I'm sorry to hear it'll look very silly soon. That she has no rings at all is definitely not ideal. The Stalker gloves. You gain a +1 bonus to initiative, additional sneak attack. Okay, team. Okay. Do any of the things I'm currently acquiring work in animal form? I remember when I first got animal forms on someone, some of you said, none of this works in animal form. It would just be she becomes a rogue. Well, I'm guessing the bonus initiative works, yeah? I'm guessing bonus initiative works at least before she's turned into an animal. Fine, looks good to me. I think we're going to stay with what she has with the further initiative. And then more initiative. Cool! Looks good. Do I have things to sell to you? I've been trying not to steal as much as previously, so we're a little lacking right now, unfortunately. That's how it goes, Alright, rebalance. Thanks for the deal.
Come back soon. And if you see Gildro, tell him everything's under control.
So, does she inherit the store? And if so, what is she gonna sell? Right, because she's selling things made by the master blacksmith.
Oh, no. Just
Time
you
for a
again.
sad conversation.
How can I help you? What? Don't joke about that. He'll come back. He always does. He's probably just gone to get more coal for the forge or visit one of the ore mines.
He's dead. Honesty is a paladin virtue.
And no obituary in the Gazette? Impossible. I don't know why you're insisting on spreading these nasty thoughts, but I'll ask you to kindly keep them to yourself.
Persuasion,
No.
let's go.
Is there anything you'd like to buy? If not, move along.
Oh, I think I've angered her. Alright, so she is denying the truth. The Gazette is a newspaper that we met a journalist from previously. And we've been told that we can go meet the editor, who is currently a propagandist. I wonder if while we're there, we could ask him to print an obituary. Alright, I'm terribly sorry. I think we have set a really nice character. But, must speak truthfully always. Okay, bingo. It's time to equip our friend here. Boring hat, unfortunately. Secondary sword. You look pretty cool now? You do look pretty cool now. I like that very much. Oh, you can buy the Gazette? Oh, delightful. I haven't seen that yet. Did I buy anything else for her? Oh, I bought a ranged weapon. Yeah. Okay. And I need to find gloves, rings, and so on. Yeah, she's still in a pretty bad way clothing-wise. There are rings back in our box, or possibly in Bingo's inventory. Advantage on insight checks does not seem useful right now. These two are shielding. I can, like, share HP pools. That seems less than great. Yeah. You know what? I think oh man, Lazel's not here. I think Shadowheart has an extra...
I'm ready.
Yeah, unfortunately she uses these in non-combat situations. They're not terribly useful for in combat. And then Lazel has multiple amulets also. Okay, let's go check the box briefly and see if I have anything else for her. I think I may have looked already. I don't care if Jaheira is the best outfitted character of all
In her
time.
name.
Kind of all I care about is that she doesn't die immediately in combat. As partial, I'm thinking of using her as an archer and a caster, as opposed to being in there in cat form. Bonus movement speed, sure, why not? Now, Halston here, I've outfitted entirely. I'm not using him at all. Also, he came on to us yesterday. We did not enjoy that. Not even a little bit. It was not a nice moment for anyone. I don't know why this happened, but yes, it was a feeling of bad things are happening. So bonus shapeshifting, and thank you for the amulets, and that will do it. Yeah, I hope that Halston doesn't have further quests going into Act 3, because I was planning not to use him anymore. But some improvements at least. Check the box now.
Just poking around.
We're playing as Lae'zel right now. Okay, so we have an old sword. I thought it would look cool. Ring of Mind Shielding might work at some point. Not falling over on ice. We haven't seen ice in a while. Yeah, looking like not much doing. That's fine. Okay, back to it then. And hoping that here in the lower city, Jahir will have things to say about
What to do?
Minsk. What do you say?
Yes,
Have you thought about how I might find Minsk?
I have. And while I do not love my conclusion, that does nothing to change it. The Harpers are the city's best information network. With them out of action, we shall have to fall back on second best.
Who's that?
Nine Fingers Keen.
Didn't we hear about Nine Fingers previously? I think in the Shares's Caresses, we heard about Nine Fingers challenging someone for control of something. I really don't recall the ins and outs of it, but I do recall that happening, so we'll see. You say that like it should mean something. Who is Nine Fingers Keen?
Oh, if it does not, you have led a very virtuous life indeed. Nine Fingers Keen controls the guild, which in turn controls every criminal racket from Heapside to the High Hall. Nothing happens in this city that she doesn't hear of, sooner or later. How hospitable she will be to a Harper that comes begging to her guild hall, we will find out. Perhaps I will let you do the talking.
So, we have most certainly killed some members of the guild. They insisted that we were taking their business, and we decided not to pay a fine or a fee, but instead go straight to battle over it. So, I don't know if they'll let me in. Anyway, what other questions I have for Jahir right now? Alright, the various things about her past. And she said that she will tell me of her past after this is all over. Okay, right. We now want to return to the Basilisk Gate. I don't recall the Basilisk Gate cuts off. It might be into the upper city. We have a friend in the upper city now, though. We freed a counselor. And the counselor says she would go to the upper city and work with her contacts to have the Flaming Fist fight on our side in the eventual, I assume, final conflagration. Man, I can't wait to see all of our friends. I hope everyone shows up for the final fight. Yeah, I think working to bring groups together for battle makes me very, very happy. I remember in Fallout New Vegas, right? You go around and unite various tribes and try our best. Hello, Maharo. It's good seeing you. Frodo Nine Fingers. What happened to Frodo's bonus finger? Also, Maharo, I may have forgotten part of South Asia in the trivia game today, and I said that I was glad you're not here. I'm sorry. All right. What is For the Stout and Sturdy? A book on the ground there, or a note or something. What's going on? Adventurers wanted for perilous and... It's this! This is one of the first notes we saw in the entire game. Master Lorikon, the Arcanist of Athkatla, The recluse of Ramesses Tower seeks brave and enterprising individuals to delve treacherous temple and recovered storied artifact, the Night Song, for preservation in Baldur's Gate. Only the stout of heart and keen of mind need apply. Fame, glory, and fortune assured. We have the Night Song. We like her. We will not be turning her in for a reward. I'm so curious, though, why that person wants her. And he's referring to her as a relic. So does he know that's actually a person? An angelic person at that? I have no idea.
Breathe deep and
Okay,
move.
have some conversations. Whom are you?
You must agree, this is ludicrous. How are we meant to survive without our livelihoods?
Okay, so no full conversation there, but I think they're saying that the refugees are not allowed to work.
Move along. I've got my hands full enough without gawkers.
If I let all the chickens free, does that lead to, like, pure chaos? Might be. Wow. Yeah, the combination of the refugees not being able to work right next to the lovely cab is certainly a striking image. Okay, so this is the Basilisk Gate, maybe? Or possibly this is. I don't know which one's which, but what happens if we go up this direction? There's a steel water up there.
Don't distract me. It's all I can do to stay balanced.
He's standing on one foot. He's standing on one foot. Is this Blaze Porcher's infamous punishment? I think we met a Lord Porcher earlier at the coronation.
Yes. I stole a purse from the evidence room. It was stupid, and I swore to Blaze Portier I'd never do it again.
Portier.
Never. I have
Love
to
it.
stand on one leg until she believes me.
Good luck. How long will it take? Pretend to push him. You're a flaming fist. How dare you steal? Or if you're truly sorry, you'd be working night and day. You'd be willing to die for forgiveness. It's a half-orc way of talking. Feels inappropriate, though. We'll yell at him for daring to violate his
I'm
oath.
sorry, all right? It was the spur of the moment. And I'm sorry.
I appreciate he's trying to show contrition. Okay, so I think the Basilisk Gate is the one between Worm's Crossing and Lower City. The Steel Watchers apparently are on our side now, or leave it
Folks are
alone.
getting bolder. My husband's been mugged twice this month, if you can believe it. You be safe out there. Can't trust a damn soul.
I think we can take care of ourselves, unless the thugs are really quite strong indeed.
If you have a problem, speak to one of the other fist. A rabid warg organised this inventory, judging by the mess they've left
Or
me.
quartermasters. Always trying to organize things effectively, never quite working it out. Alright, so what's on the board here? The Duke's Mouth and Steel Watcher Maintenance. Are they being shut down at some point? A report mechanical issues with the Watchers to the Steel Watch Foundry in West Docks, not this office. Alright, so the Foundry we need to find is on the West Docks. The hope is that we can talk the workers in the Foundry into no longer making these giant machines. If we don't do so, we've been told that one of the other gnome groups, the Iron Hand, I believe, will go blow up the Foundry and kill everyone. An article marked for the editor's desk. Looks like it never went to print. Oh, we've met this character previously. There's a sickness in our city, dear reader. It nibbles on the council's ear in private audience chambers. It clangs on our streets in steel automatons. It whispers sweet nothings from the pages of the very broadsheet. The fetid presence of Lord Enver Gortosh is rotting our city at its very core, and this reporter is personally ashamed to work for a publication, no, propaganda vehicle that allows the infection to spread. There's so much to this story, dear reader, so very much. I'm excited to share it with you. Yes, you, Etvard. Consider this my notice of resignation. Holly Foes, investigative journalist, newly freelance. So I wonder if she's been imprisoned for writing the story that she said would get her fired. or if instead we'll find her trying to spread the truth in various locations. May I take part in practice battle over here? We have a character called Gauntlet Thunder. Ordering round.
Like your look. You've seen battle. Shed some blood. Could show these softies here how it's done.
Okay, so Shelly could show me how it's done. Do I get my axe out and just get chopping?
I am never sleeping on duty again.
The training as punishment seems like what's happening here.
Distract the gauntlet, will ya? I think she's set on killing me.
You already had your chance, my friend. That's that, though. Thrastal Murray is something about selling a house. Are we to get our own house here?
Not now. I'm trying to figure out what type of villain puts oranges and onions in the same box.
I know many RPGs let you buy a house for a ridiculous amount of money. Hello, Thrastle.
About time. The Manip assured me a builder would come around a 10-day ago, and hold it. You're not the builder. Which means I've got no use for you.
Is everyone in the neighborhood as friendly as you? Why do you need a carpenter? Or no, but I'm handy with a hammer and chisel. Is this true? I don't want to lie. So what do you have for sale? Not the deed to your home, unfortunately. Why do you need a carpenter?
Hooligans at the Mermaid have been using my shutters for target practice. And that's not the half of it. I've had to replace the same window 3 times now, not to mention the mess they've made of my front door. Now either you learn to fix my broken shutters, or you wag your tongue elsewhere.
Is this going to be our quest to go do handyman jobs, then eventually go fight rats in the cellar?
Curse those vandals at the Mermaid. I haven't had a wink of sleep for days.
Okay, I can't offer to help. Someone needs to make a mod that includes a way to actually help her, like a Baldur's Gate Handyman Edition all the way.
A half-orc. Keep your head down and your fists to yourself, and we won't have any problems.
That's one of the first characters to mention our race in the entire playthrough. I think the comment is that some people are still racist, but not everyone has a strong malice against us immediately. A barracks here. So Blaze Liara apparently is the leader of this area. Do I force myself into the conversation immediately? Of course I do!
How many times do I need to say it? You sent word about a lead, said that I should come see you about it.
Of course, madam. Let me just... Forgive me, why are you here?
Is this some kind of sick joke? Do you have any idea what I've been through these past few days?
Okay, so clearly the Blaze is a little bit overworked. What's going on here? Calm down, or this is not my problem. Obviously, it is time for Paladin justice. What's going on? Let me stick my nose in.
My daughter Vanra, my little girl, she's missing. This stupid, useless fist said she had a lead, but she must have been sucking Dream Mist or something.
Madam,
Whoa.
tell me. You said... she was... taken from a tavern?
You catch the barest tendrils of magic coiled around the flaming fist.
Yes, the blushing mermaid down by the docks I told you 100 times. Why aren't you listening?
Okay, so she has some sort of spell of stupidity on. I don't know if that means against this individual character or if all the characters have this. So we're not the best at magic, but let's check her out. Very difficult indeed. We have 2 possible guidances. Okay, only one goes on. We'll trust the guidance of Shadowheart in this matter. That's a lot of rolling. I got a 5! I got a 5! Brutal. Brutal, brutal, brutal. Do it again. At 18. Hey! I just had to doubt myself and it works out. Mauro, absolutely agree. The voice work in this game is amazing, and I know it's the case that there have been many different voice lines recorded for many different paths of the game. And man, I want to hear them all. But yeah, I love the character's voice in this game. I wish the audio mixing were a little better. The game does get very, very quiet at times, very, very loud at times. And that's one critique of the game so far is that.
Someone or something has tampered with her memory.
What?
What were we discussing?
It's happening. I feel like I'm going mad.
I would like to help out. Have you searched for your daughter? Someone's tampered with the fist memory. The fists are useless. I will find your daughter. I swear by my oath. Forget the fists, tell me everything, or this is infuriating, I'm leaving. So I do want to help here, but I think it's more important to help the police force recover itself than to help this gal. The hope that I can do both things.
Nonsense, I'm fine. Madam, tell me why you're here, and I will assist.
God, you're right. Something's wrong with her. Can you help me? I've no family, and Vanra's father isn't around. The Flaming Fist was my last resort. I'm so afraid. I'm so tired.
She's really quite
I've been looking
striking
night and
eyes.
day everywhere I could.
Oh, yesterday one of my students complimented my outfit. People in Japan tend to wear kind of dark clothes or plain clothes. Yesterday I was wearing my blue cardigan, some khaki pants, and a button-up of some sort. And my student said, "You look really nice today. That cardigan goes well with your eyes." I didn't like this. It really threw me off guard, because usually students do not say this kind of thing, and they might compliment clothes, but certainly not body parts. And so I'm not sure what's happening, but we're taking it as like an interesting moment in life. But yes, reminding me I have a body as class is starting. It feels weird, man. It feels weird. Anyway, I don't want to say the fists are useless, but it is paladin time indeed. Let's go.
You will? Thank you. I haven't slept or eaten since she disappeared. I'm terrified something has happened to her. Her name is Vanra. She's 7 years old and has red hair, like me. We were in the Blushing Mermaid when she was taken. Just up by the docks.
So the character we have back at our camp right now is a young redhead also. I believe we know the young redheads from Act 2, and we know further that her parents were killed. So there are more than 2 redheaded children in the game. Was anyone with you at the Blushing Mermaid? I'll head there, or you must have witnesses. Who was there?
No, unless you count a couple of old drinking mates at the next table. But they'd be no help. They barely remember their own names. I was sober, though. I swear. I stop in the maid for a drink sometimes. But it was only a quick one.
She brought her child to a bar? Is that what she's saying here? Oh no. Alright, we're hoping the child just got bored and snuck away to check things out. Unnamed comment, you are correct. No student this year mentioned my bald spot. That's because every time that I ask for student feedback, and it's like, hey, we're halfway through the semester, please fill out this little feedback form. One of the questions says, you can tell me anything that you want to know, or tell me anything you want me to know. By the way, a couple years ago...
Thank you for being a friend.
A couple years ago, a student said, I want to touch your bald spot. That was weird. And so by saying that other people have used it in weird ways, it turns out I get more mature feedback. There you go. I'm learning. Unnamed comment, thank you for being a friend. Thank you for that Prime sub for 24 months, 2 full years. Pretty darn cool you. Thanks for being here indeed. Alright, you must have some witness.
Of course. The front of house, Bosun Gannet was there, and the owner of the Blushing Mermaids, Captain Grizzly. Neither lifted a finger to help me look. It was awful.
Alright, we'll head to the Blushing Mermaid and try to figure this thing out.
Thank you. I'll head home. Can't stand being around these idiots any longer. Come find me the moment you hear anything.
Something a little demanding, but very good, very good. Okay, now it's time to try to help the fists. Is it only Blaze Liara that's lost her mind, or is it everyone? I mean, no one else has said anything that seems weird in conversation, so let's check with the man up first, though.
Blaze Portier is perfectly fine. She's simply under tremendous pressure. There's nothing to worry about.
Are you a caster who's attempting to control her? The Basilisk Fang. That's a pretty cool name. I love when people have titles that I don't see otherwise. Alright, Blaze Liara, what's going on?
I apologize for the hassle that woman caused. Such time wasters and troublemakers are a plague on the Flaming Fist.
So she had no trouble at all in that conversation. I wonder if she's rehearsed that comment, or if instead there's... the magic spell on her only works when she tries to access her memory in a substantial way. It's only about the woman who is visiting. I don't know. Do you have any debuffs on you? No. Huh. Okay. I wonder if we can look at her registry and see if anyone did anything problematic. I was thinking, for example, like, before someone, she writes full reports, and afterwards just very small bits, but it looks like no. Launched by an anonymous elf who declined to give an address, reported suspicious characters hanging around the Manor Filgrave. I don't know that, I don't think. A log by Eloise Thurman, resident of Brampton, reports neighbors are making house calls late at night, failing to make offering at the Shrine of Umberlee. Says this is evidence of absolute worship. And lastly, lodged by Heyman Arst, resident of Rivington, claims children's toys have been sabotaged by bad faith actors in the city. Failed to provide evidence. Children's toys sabotaged. I don't know if any of those are actually important concerns, but I wonder if the 7-year-old we're looking for may have been harmed by a child's toy? I don't know. Let's go poke around a little bit if we can. See what we find. There's an old spear sitting here. I wonder if it's a reminder of some sacred duty or former war or something. Alright, this is into the barracks. I want to ask the chef if they've seen anything unusual with the boss here.
Cooking as fast as I can. Those fists have got bottomless bellies, I swear.
No further conversation. Yeah, like I said before, Act 3 just seems so much less finished than Act 2 did in Act 1, where every person had substantial conversation. I do wonder what's in the room behind her. And I wonder if it's like a mind control kind of thing. We talk again.
I'm afraid I have a dozen crime reports to organise. Kindly wait outside.
Very well. Okay. Let's head on downstairs and see who, if anyone's in the prison right now. Is it time for another prison break? It might well be. Okay, so there are a whole bunch of guards in here. I don't think this area is forbidden. However, opening doors may be. I did not mean to open that door. I swear that was not my intention. But no one saw, and so we're okay. Now, if I'm in here, how does it go? Stats update on the ongoing investigation. There's an increase of murders in the city. Very good. Very good. Urgent Ballast resurgence. Stone Lord, a new threat. Counselor Floric sentence. We already freed her. I'm in the investigation room. Increasing reported disappearances. High alert. Reports from battlefield. Orders from Raven Guard. It's sealed, unfortunately. From the desk of the Duke, be warned. The upper city is closed off to all coming and going, effective indefinitely. No queries taken. I wonder how the counselor got into the upper city then. She came from the lower city. We can dig through all these desks, I guess. We could read everything, but the majority of the things that are marked as readable, I've definitely read previously, so not right now. Okay, so doors that one ought not go into over this way. This might be an evidence room of some sort, given its location. And, what am I looking for? Well, what story can I tell to justify opening this door? There's something rotten controlling the mind of that, fist upstairs. We're trying to figure out what the problem is and what might be controlling her. Okay, so it's a weapons locker, it looks like. Maybe there's a weapon here of ultimate mind control. And deeper inside, I saw some green items. The ones right here aren't. The ones here are. Okay, they're simply +1 weapons, so nothing hugely amazing. I do want to know what's in the chest. I can have someone just jump through and jump back. This is an absolute waste of these abilities, but I find it very funny to do, so... In we go. Boop! And then we look in the chest. Oh, just health potions. Well, okay, I'll go ahead and borrow those. We're using them for useful purposes, and then we misstep back out.
Still alive.
Always different ways to solve
So
the
that's
problems.
progress.
Gosh, gotta love
On my
that.
way.
Alright, friends, I'm going to take my once-a-day ad break AFK. We'll be back in 3 minutes. And go ahead and explore the prison, chat with the guards down here, try to figure out who's controlling the memory of the fist. We need her on our side. So back in 3 minutes. Thanks again for hanging out. Gonna get some coffee. Back in 3. Yes, sirree. See you in a moment. Alright, back again. Thank you for being here. Yes, indeed. Been drinking so much coffee. When you went to donate blood, they said your blood type was C for caffeine. I haven't had too much coffee these days. For a while there, I was having a really hard time waking up in the morning. I was chugging down quite a bit of coffee. Definitely more than appropriate. Like multiple full, what do they call it? The glass pouring thing? Craft is not the right word for it, but jars? That's not it either. There's a word for that kind of bucket with the handle a percolator pours into. Haven't used it in years though. Anyway, I had multiple doses a day, and it was a real problem. Now I try to limit myself to like 3 cups a day, and that's probably the right amount. Okay, so we're back here again, exploring our way through A prison. Not trying to grab everything that's nailed down, though. Possibly we should, but I always do wonder, will we? Steal something that leads to real problems. Alright. Hello, just visiting. I want to see who's in prison right now and what that might lead to. Over here, a person standing around, Fist Irene.
Quiet day, mostly. Don't go spoiling it.
Wouldn't dare. I hope eventually the counselor succeeds up in the upper city and finds a way to ensure the Fists are with us. Because right now I feel like the Fists are just not with us very much. Cloth armor, it's green. I don't know what that means exactly. Okay, so I'm not really seeing anyone in any prison cell at all. Huh. I wonder if I'm missing something. Or if I'm supposed to think, oh, the counselor's inside of this prison, and then be surprised when she's just not. There's oil on the ground there. Perception check. A hole. Okay, so a small thing could sneak through this hole. I have a rat. Are rats allowed to go out solo and look at stuff? Squeak, squeak, squeak. Oh, it leads us to another rat. May rats talk to rats? Looks like no, unfortunately. Also, oh, there he goes. No, we are unable to speak through the rat, unfortunately. Where does this lead us? Okay, all it does is take us to another room here. I wonder if we can talk to the rat through. Maybe. Now, apparently it's shameful to go through this hole. Okay, bingo. Let's go say hi to the rat. That seems like a non-illegal thing to do.
What's up for discussion?
He's hiding a little bit. What's going on, buddy? I don't have to talk to animals on. My apologies. Okay, let's try it again. Where'd you go? Hello.
A new client? What a thrill. For you? Ratterly?
Ratterly, that's fine.
Some call me the Great Collector. Others, the Merchant of Mysteries. But you, my friend, you can call me Skittle. Step up and marvel at the spectacular wonders on offer.
It's a rat trader? What? A mercantile rat rodent, how ratical. I mean, he seems to like puns. Let's go with it.
Indeed, my mirthful mate. Care to take a squeak at my fun ratstical wares?
You're going a little too far now. Okay, so we can continue making more and more jokes. I wonder if we'll get a good deal if we keep at this. What does getting goods entail?
The prison's pipes are a veritable maze of cracks and crannies. What a rat finds, a rat keeps. Captives have wants and needs, my plentiful patron. It is my pleasure, nay, my duty, to fulfill them.
Does Skittles sell candies to prisoners? I'm gonna continue with the jokes.
My enterprise is a more covert sort. I do my dealings in squeakret.
I like the glasses doing jokes. That's great. All right, I want to take a squeak at your things. Peek squeak, great. What do you sell? Counting house safe number 2 key. I don't know what the counting house is. I mean, I can guess it's a tax office. Did we see a counting house previously? Maybe so. Alright, various ways of getting out of prison, it looks like. And lastly, an elixir of universal resistance. I don't know. Probably final battle things. I'll buy the key. And be delighted by the work. I'll grab the thieves' tools also. Always good to have more of those just in case. And we'll say thank you for your time.
Is that all?
What's the rat gonna do with the money? Bizarre. Okay, so it seems that the one thing this is for right now is for talking to a rat. Now, maybe in the future, we'll have more to do on here, but right now, not so much. Buy cheese. I mean, how on earth, though, does the rat manage to bring the cheese back here? A pit latrine. Ugh. Like, does he have a delivery? Ratty McRaticus. Prison. 123 Justice Lane. Orlos knows the door's open. Oh no. Yeah, I wonder if any of the fists down there had conversations, but we'll probably come back later. I'm guessing someone will get imprisoned we have to help with, or maybe it's the place that we would get imprisoned if we dared to challenge the law here. Like opening this door. Given the way they're looking, I sort of wonder, could I just open the door behind them? I don't know. I don't know how you've been shameful works. Because they're not looking this way. Can they hear, though? Alright, maybe later. I hope I can talk to someone about the leader seeming a little off. Gauntlet Thunder here seems to be a good, wise, and true character.
You should join up with the Flaming Fist. Tired of coddling these witless wimps.
Alright, so nothing about, hey, your boss is acting weirdly. Perhaps a little later on that one. Alright, so over here we have a defensive wall overlooking something. Another giant church with many refugees down below. Alright. Like I said before, we're going to work our way through the lower city. We've been through exactly one building. I guess we'll now go say hello to the guard on the, is it Gibbet? Gibbet? I think it's Gibbet.
Eyes front and keep your nose clean, newcomer. A noose and a short drop is how we deal with troublemakers.
How about you wait until I commit a crime for threatening me? Careful, a big guy like you can make an easy target or I'll stay out of trouble. No reason to pick a fight this early, I don't believe. But thank you.
Good. Now move along before I charge you with loitering.
Small man who has a little power. Small-minded man with a little power. Very dangerous thing
Let's
indeed.
see what this does.
Limited stock. Oh, did the business get shut down, I
There is a
believe?
food shortage due to absolute raiding activity. Citizens are advised to buy food in moderation so that all may eat.
Do not eat all the food. Whole bunch of little stories here. Rats trouble. We're foreigners. Are rats safe to pet? Oh, this person's trying to sell copies of the newspaper.
Hello? Does anyone want to buy a Gazette?
Oh, is he playing like a little timid orphan? Terrible salesmanship, get your act together. No, I'll just buy one.
Thank you.
Okay, issue 86. Obviously I gotta catch them all, but we're wondering, does this include the obituary I've been looking for? What is in the newspaper? Alright, so Merchant Guild declares magic item market saved by adventurers. Oh no, is that them dying, or is it instead that they're being delivered from the dungeons? Ritualistic murder of Duke Stellamine and Elf Song still unsolved. Someone took responsibility for this, I believe. Maybe an Orin? I don't recall who that was. Postmaster Donzo Arkwright in trouble. What's happened to our letters? It was that accursed cat flyer. Donation drive open at refugee camp. Give a little, help a lot. We did that. Pressure mine between Baldurians and refugees. We can't risk taking spies the absolute in. Yeah, we tried to help with that. And lastly, Gortash's coronation imminent. We already saw that. Alright, so it looks like there's nothing new for us to learn here. But maybe if we have purchased the newspaper, the editor will speak with us.
Oh, you? I know you. How delightful to meet in person. Though, you're shorter than I expected.
Are we being negged? How do you know me?
How is such an overrated question. It's the who and the why that matter, darling. My
We're being
name's Esther
scammed.
Stir, journalist. I speak to the people of Baldur's Gate so our readers don't have to.
Okay, how do you know who I was? Are your readers not the people of Baldur's Gate? Or I'm Baldurian. You work for the Baldur's Mouth Gazette.
You are quite correct. The best broadsheet around. I would certainly recommend picking up a copy in the near future. You are, after all, the star of the next Baldur's Mouth Gazette.
Okay. I never asked to be written about. It's true, we want to maintain our anonymity as much as possible. Did I just buy that paper? I wish I remember what the name was. Anyway, I don't want to be written about.
No one ever does, my sweet. But look on the bright side. You'll be famous.
But why me?
It's our juiciest edition in an age bound to get everyone talking about you.
I didn't ask for celebrity. There's nothing here about why me in particular. I can't push for that, but don't I get a say?
Darling, we can't let the readers decide what the content is. We've editors for that. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've really said rather too much and written rather too little. Good day.
I'm surprised they don't want to interview us. Alright, so stop the presses is a quest. Met a journalist who told us we're set to star in the next issue of Baldur's Mouth Gazette, which find out why. Absolutely. Okay, so we did buy Baldur's Mouth Gazette. It's the same one. And so this journalist is watching the sales being made. Who is this? Hoagie Sloon is his name. Hoogie Sloon. Can't speak to him at all, though. Hello to dwarves.
Sorry about the pong. We've been on the road for more than a 10-day.
A pong is a bad smell, I believe. You recall that earlier we put feces on our face to blend in. It's okay, friends. These things happen. Ooh, someone's dead. Golster Boyus is at least passed out. Has 1 HP left. Okay, okay. It is time for Paladin Healing. I am the doctor. Still unconscious, now with legs splayed. Hello?
The citizen is unconscious and won't be waking up anytime soon.
Okay, so healing did not help them. They're still unconscious. Is there a way to clear unconsciousness? I have, like, purge disease. I don't think so. Anyway, what happened here?
I don't like this. I don't like the look in some of their eyes.
Refugees. Hello?
I don't like this.
I said hi to you, sorry. Hello?
These street trash need to watch their tone. I don't tolerate disrespect.
You have quite the accent, my friend. Hello?
If all these folks can just keep their shit together, maybe nobody else will get hurt.
Oh, so the fists
Maybe.
beat the dickens out of this person, looks like. Can we talk to their friends about it?
One blow and she drops like she's dead. Oh, maybe she is.
Hello?
What did she even do? I bet nobody knows. I didn't see her do anything wrong.
Am I not allowed to paladin it up here?
Used to think those things were gonna make me feel safer. Not anymore.
So the healing did nothing. I can't yell on a paladin of light and goodness. Let me help here.
Good day, citizen. Please notify the Steel Watch if you witness any undesirable activity.
I think in the last 2 acts, I felt like the hero of the world. I get involved in every single moment it's happening and contribute in some ways. But instead here we just see things happening and we can't insert ourselves. Maybe that's a sign of how big and important the city is and how small and terrible we are. I don't know. The Stormshore Tabernacle. Alright, so another church of some sort. Then talk to the refugees first we can. Logs Udolan. Strange Beggar Lumbar. Wait. I won't feel a thing. Don't hold back. Wait. There's an undead character here. So yeah, if he hits 0, he comes back to life. How is he able to have conversation, though? He gets paid for people hitting him?
Come to have a go. Give it your best shots.
An air of decay hangs over the stooped beggar's form. The smell of rot. The smell of death.
So we haven't run into...
Then you can hit me.
We haven't run into an undead character who is conscious or sentient or able to explain themselves, other than Withers, I guess. A strange way to earn coin. Do you take you up on this? Usually people pay me not to hit them, etc. How much money do you have, my friend? Alright, so someone's hit him today, as we already saw. Yeah, why do you make your money this way?
Plenty. Lots of angry people in this city. No one else to take it out on. Go on. You seem like you've something pent up. So, you having a go or not?
I do kind of wonder if it would be possible for us to one-shot him. Now, he can't really die. He'd come back with 1 HP. But I do wonder what would happen if we hit him harder than ever been hit before. Like, would that lead to an interesting interaction? But no, Bingo's not going in for this. Except it is undead and therefore unclean, but
Then
we're good.
move. Let someone else have a go.
That is a strange interaction, for sure.
Still can't fathom that they hang folk in this city. Those gallows get more use than some temples. Every 10 day, I write into the Baldur's mouth about it, and every edition fails to mention it. Pathetic.
This is the kind of person who writes letters to the editor. Hyla Refugis. Zooming down here, just a place where people live. A mailbox. We learn who lives here by reading the mail. Let's meet. Bloodstained note. One last chance. Municipal sanitation notice. Alright, so I'm now reading the mail. That was not the plan initially, but it's time to read the mail definitely. So, who wants to meet and where? Have the ambition you wanted. You were right. Temple membership is growing. I'll tell you all about their so-called tribunal. Meet me tomorrow, you know where. So this is the Ballis, presumably. Unless other temples are also building up membership. Strip of paper with the following words written in blood. I found you. One last chance. You didn't come. Don't you realize I'm risking my neck for you? I can't have the information sitting on me. They'll find me. I'll give you one last chance. Meet me tonight or never contact me again. And lastly, the Department of Drains and Underways is aware of the issue of penetrating stenches emanating from the round street hatches that prevent access to the city. Tribe of gutter kobolds contracted to maintain the free flow in sanitation tunnels appears to have been slain or driven away. The Fatbergs are taking over. So don't go into the sewer or else. So I'm curious if someone is dead in here. Don't open. Dead inside.
Lost in thought.
Gale, it's actually not illegal to lockpick this door.
Knock, knock.
I'm actually quite surprised by that, given it's in the middle of a city. But Oh, give me the ups. Give me the ups. We're close. Hey, off by one, unfortunately. Let's try it again. Yeah, I'm guessing we'll either find a dead body inside, or we'll find someone who is, looks like information maybe, but something involving the balls. We need to figure out where they're hiding in order to help Orin. Oh gosh!
Displayed, and there's nothing random.
Okay, this appears to be a place of celebration of filth, decay, dismay, etc. And yes, indeed, a bad smell. See, I thought the sanitation notice was gonna say, like, please clean up your trash. There's a bad smell coming from this place. And indeed there is. Agellius, good seeing ya. Okay, so this was a bathhouse, it looks like. Go Humberry Tresp. One heck of a name that. Is a truly dead human. Clown's severed pelvis. We found another part of the clown. Or maybe there's more than one clown. So was Dribbles killed by ballists? Why did they leave a part of the clown on someone else's body?
What an end for Dribbles the clown.
Balthazar the Fifth. The effigy of Balthazar who lacked ambition. Balthazar is the necromancer we killed in Act 2, I believe. What used his refusal? He thought himself free, but destiny claimed his corpse the same. Below his exaggerated signature in blood, Orin the Red. So Orin seemed grateful that someone killed Balthazar. Okay, I can't dig in the pile of filth here. Let's check the towel pile. Which, I mean, let's pick them up. So, what we discovered here is a bit of Dribbles and a whole bunch of soap, but no real evidence of what happened here. Now, clearly there's a noose hanging. I wonder the relationship between these things. The head's missing also. I'm glad there's nothing in the head, but...
At the ready.
I look forward to offering that evidence also to the combats happening underneath. I look forward to offering that evidence to the constable whenever we find her in a tavern. Okay. Someone is blessing Talona.
Seems like a good moment
to
talk.
Who is that? Or Goss, I'm sure.
Listen and submit to the mistress of disease.
No. Among the many gods and goddesses, I refuse that one.
We've got no choice. We have to do what he says.
The end of days.
Oh, gods. Be spouting a load of crap.
What a nice
Don't
hat.
waste your time.
I wonder if I can get all these hats somehow. I should save. Okay, good call. It has been a while. Has been a while indeed. Alright, what is this place? The Elfsong Tavern. The constables should be there, apparently. This is such a big city. We've just started finding things. Oops. So here is Murder Target Revere. I don't know what that is. Maybe I should go look. Murder Target Revere.
Oh, do you actually want one? Sorry, I can't sell you any right now, but you can look. Mum will be back soon. I mean, shopkeeper will be back soon.
So many great children. So as we came close to the elf song, the Emperor announced inside of our heads that they used to hang out at this place. So we're not allowed to buy the handmade pots here. Please, kid?
Sorry, just a little bit longer. Sorry! Please come back again!
I don't want to pressure this kid anymore. Also, I'm guessing some very cruel characters. Maybe the Dark Urge breaks all the vases. Perhaps, perhaps. Repairs payment. Thank you for the money. Okay, let's go and check out this murder victim first. Or murder target first. Oh wow, look at that person. Pythonicus. And then Jitter's Corbwell. Adorable names that. Over here is a tombstone
Candle Hollow's
manufactory.
tombstones.
Anything of use?
We can go explore inside if we want to. Message here of Speak Your Loss. Self-help book explaining that true happiness begins with a tidy house and well-polished floorboards. We love it. Sure. Gale, what's inside? Let's find out. Okay, it is a legal lockpick. It's legal to unlock it if we have the key. We don't, but not legal lockpick it.
Let's get going.
Pull off right now.
It's not what it looks like. I promise.
Wait, what does it look like? It's not what it looks like, she says. What does it look like?
You don't want none of this. Trust me.
What is this?
Look, I read that if you walk around the pub after each pint, you don't get a hangover. And if it's in the Gazette, it has to be true.
We need the Gazette to print a positive story about us, or about a negative story against the rulers as a way of convincing people. The propagandists will work for us, obviously. Yes, it seems that these people are trying to make a trade of some sort, buying something, but they're insisting I can't take part in it, unfortunately. So, maybe later. Maybe later. Oh man, the city just keeps going, doesn't it? Man. Can I talk to these animals? I think they're not real birds, unfortunately. The fake birds got me again.
I'll take that.
As they often do. Okay, I'm gonna say hello to Sully here, and then after that, I'll head to the bar. What are you making, my friend? Oh, you're making a casket. Can you make one for
the
me?
The city is chock-a-block with bodies, thanks to these murders. I can barely keep up with all the orders.
Well, at least he's in business, I suppose. He makes other things as well, but what's the tombstone say?
This tombstone is yet to be engraved.
That's too bad. I was hoping for some kind of, like, clever bit of wit. I don't know, like, you know, the Johnny one, what is it? Thought it was H2O, really H2SO4. That is a good one indeed. Lots going over there. I suspect that the city is laid out in the order it is, so the player goes to the places they should go in the right order. So I don't want to disobey overly much. What a lovely person you are. Patron, patron, patron. This is a place where one can enjoy themselves. And find a constable, hopefully. Oh, I got experience points merely for showing up. Lots of named people. I'm looking for the constable first, and then we'll chit-chat some more. So, where is the murder? The murder. That's not the murder. The Emperor may have some old items hidden in here. You always feel overwhelmed with the city. Yeah, it feels so much less contained than earlier portions of the game. And that gets me in some way. Like, they're like, oh, previously there's this quest in this one. All right, go do those, no problem. Then everywhere all at once. Where is the murder thing? Gauntlet de Vela. And I think they said that de Vela would be here. Or near here, maybe. Okay, looking for people wearing fist armor. Maybe I'm wrong about where the person could be. Very well. We should probably say hi anyway to everyone. And find the gauntlet later. Huh. Maybe the gauntlet's up this way. As there are guards down below. This is a crime scene, no admittance. I just walked right past the guards.
A place to receive clients and informants. I wonder if it's as I remember it.
Alright, so Stelmane was the prior duke of this place. And then this is a crime scene of some sort.
Flaming Fist investigation underway. Stay back.
Huh. Okay. I'm gonna go in this way and see if we can work our way around. Oh, I can't open it. It doesn't say it's locked. When I try to use it, it says, like, should I try to buy it? Maybe. I just go to the roof. Hello. It's a hookah place to hang out. There's our small things. Some animals up here. They'll fly away, unfortunately. So we could engage in some parkour, probably. But I'm not feeling like playing Assassin's Creed currently, so we'll stay where we are and say hello to Alfira. Wait, is Alfira one of our tieflings? I think Alfira's one of our tieflings.
It's you!
Hey!
Look at us! We made it to the city! We made it to the Elf Song Tavern!
Some of the tieflings made it to the city. I wish I could say all of them, but still. I'm glad to see you safe. We're technically on top. Big nerd time. Why are you hiding away? I'm shocked you haven't been arrested. No, it's good to see you.
And are you? Never thought I'd live to perform for the greatest audience in the realms. The entirety of Baldur's Gate. Larissa lets me practice up here when she's on shift downstairs. She's too good to me. But you... I have a bone to pick with you, oh brave adventurer.
Is this flirting? You know what? Throughout my entire life, I've really struggled identifying what flirting is. If I had played this game when I was 14 years old, it would have helped so much. Because I could follow down the dialogue path and discover which are flirting. And then, when I'm in the real world, I identify flirting. It'd be great! Alright, am I in trouble in some way?
Big trouble. The most trouble you've ever been in. I've decided I'm not going to perform in the Elf Song. Mainly because only the Elf Song itself is allowed to perform. I'm going to open up a school of bards. The best in the realms. To usher in a new age of magic and musicianship. And it's because of you that I dared to dream big enough.
I couldn't figure out why I was in trouble. I'm in trouble for giving her dreams. I'm proud of you. In a avuncular way. Please don't say it's time for smooching.
Thank you. That means a lot. I wanted to tell you first because, well, you inspired me to do it. Here. My very first lute. Tuned to perfection. Thought you'd appreciate it when I'm rich and famous. Take care, my friend. Thank you for helping a bunch of ragtag tieflings in a druid's grove find their way home.
That is a feeling of consummation, of completion. We actually helped some people find their way here. We didn't find their leader, unfortunately. I'm still hoping we'll find him somewhere, but not so much. What is this loot? Quest loot. Game Urchin? It's quest loot. Boo! I didn't make the connection. Now with that said, it's not marked in any way as being hers. So I'm gonna send it to camp and hopefully not sell it, but that's great. Also, apparently that wasn't flirting, so definitely my error there. Does she need money to open her bard school?
You and I are going to take this city by storm. I know it.
That's very sweet. I need to find the other tieflings here. So she mentioned Larissa might be working downstairs. And Larissa is one of the earlier discovered tieflings. Now, where's the ladder back downstairs? We now live on the roof, unfortunately. Wait, no, but really, where was it? Alright. We have to be methodical, careful. When we first came up, I remember seeing a hookah in the distance. Was it this hookah? There it is. All right, we found it. We're all good. We're all good. Whew. Hey, man, am I enjoying the city? The city's a little overwhelming, but yes, in general, I am enjoying the city for sure. All right. Knock, knock. It's the police. The gauntlet is here. Good.
Oh, bollocks. I told those idiots not to let anyone through. You. Name, rank, and reason for interrupting an active crime scene. For your sake, the last one better be bloody good.
I have the murder weapon. Investigator Valeria sent me to find you. Bingo, adventure, curiosity? I'm no one? Why are you angry? I'll leave you alone.
To fetch her another bottle of mead, no doubt. Yes, I'm Devella, the unfortunate colleague. Unless you've got useful information, leave me to my work. Duke Stelmane's dead, and I've got to find who killed her.
So Stelmane just died recently. I actually didn't recognize that. I think I thought Stelmane had died a while back. Okay, tell about the murder target list. Was an inspiring Ball cultist. There's more at Stelmane's murder, not Balls involved, etc. Here is your evidence.
Good. That's it. Proof that I was right. I've been working on an assignment, see? A research project of sorts. I knew my conclusions were sound. But this... I never expected this. I'll tell you what I know.
Here we go.
A century ago, there was a man. Saravok Anchev.
Too long ago.
He was a child of the god of murder, Baal. He ruled the Iron Throne, a dark tower hiding a darker secret. It was the front for a deadly arms-dealing network. There, Saravok amassed an army and sought to become a god. Under his stewardship, the Baal Temple was revived. And with it, the Baal cult itself. Fortunately, the temple was destroyed, and to cleanse the city of Saravok's memory, the Iron Throne was torn from its foundations and cast into the Chionthal. For most, that was the end of it. But cults like that don't disappear overnight. That list you spoke of confirms I'm right. The Baal cult is back, and someone is out there, continuing Saravok's work.
So I believe that's catching us up on the story of Baldur's Gate 1, is that right? Saravok is Baldur's Gate 1. I don't remember all of the ins and outs of that game, but I'm fairly sure that name is there. Possibly. Possibly. Baal has a new chosen Baldur's Gate, Orin. Maybe it's not Saravok. And you who? Said Saravok led him centuries ago. I have reasons of my own to think about increase of Baal's activity, or you should raise suspicion when you're superior immediately. So we know about Orin, we'll tell her about Orin. Is Orin's name well enough known?
God save us all if you're right. But I believe it. Whoever it is, they're intimately familiar with Saravok's work. The brutality of the killings is on a par with Saravok's own. But there's something more here. Something new. There's a reverence to these murders. A certain flair. It's as if they were done in worship. The precision of the cuts. The depth, the execution. The best butchers in Faerun couldn't make a cut like that. Trust me, I've asked them. I tried to explain all this to my superiors, but they wouldn't have any of it. They told me to drop it. Told me the city doesn't need another conspiracy theorist and to get back to doing my job before they find someone else to do it for me. But you're not bound by such constraints. Oh, help me out here. Help the city out. I bet if you follow the trail of these murders, you'll be able to unearth the truth of this resurgence.
She does monologue a fair amount, doesn't she? Is this setting up a spin-off, like a buddy cop spin-off possibly? I'm ready for it, absolutely ready for it. Sarvok is the guy who attacks you the second you try to leave Candlekeep in Baldur's Gate 1. Before, it's me, Imoen. I haven't seen her yet. Can't you help me? What will you do in the meantime? What are the other victims, or I'll do my best. Yeah, how about the people on the list? Can we put them in protective custody?
There are patriarchs on the murder target list. I'm oathbound to secure them first, so I'll be heading to the upper city next. While I'm there, the other potential victims will be at risk. Could you warn them?
The police have a preference to helping the rich. The Flaming just protect everyone, not just upper city folk. I'll see what I can do, etc. I mean, I want to help out, but also I do want to shame her organization. She's not the boss, though, so I will say that I will do it.
Thank you. That's all I can ask, and more than I hoped. Once I'm done with the patriarchs, I'll head to Basilisk Gate to have another go at convincing my superiors to put some resources into this matter. Meet me there if you've anything more to report. And good luck.
Okay, so we've learned that the Basilisk Gates place is where the leader has lost her mind. Her memory is gone. So I wonder if we'll learn more about that from our investigator being there. We'll see. Okay, time to learn about another murder. Also, the Emperor is especially interested in this location. He used to hang out in these places, so we'll poke around a little bit. Notes on the murder so far. Crime scene notes drafted by Devilla Fountainhead. Deceased is the Duke Balin Stelmane. Balin. Location, private room upstairs at Elfsong Tavern. Cause of death, suspect blood loss. Ritualistic killing, right hand missing, clean severance likely before death. Mark of the Absolute on the floor. Empty bottle recently drained of contents. Maybe poison. Motive? Suspect ballless ritual. Won't tell validity of that. Okay, so this is largely in line with every other killing we've seen. That empty bottle is the paralytic that allows the killers to make the poor person feel pain as they die. Huh. I wonder if that's something to do with the Sharis. The Sharis seem really big on causing suffering. Well, you haven't found the Shar Temple yet. But I wonder.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Okay, a signet ring bloodied on the floor. Let me take a look at it. The garnet embedded tarsh ring has been lovingly polished. The band worn theme from use. So,
bloodied ring. Guess the
killer didn't kill for money. The armchair was knocked over. I can't sit in it though. Alright, so getting in the bed is considered verboten. I want to look at it but not climb into it. It is a bed. Anything underneath? Evidence where we might not see it otherwise. Okay, cabinet is not allowed to be going into, but there's nothing inside of it. Huh, map of the murder. So you can see how things were laid out, possibly. The map of the city bears a single marker, location of one murder site where the slain were arranged into a grotesque tableau. Can I fill in the other murders? I wonder if they make a big old pentagram or something. So when we picked up that item, a quest popped up in some way. The target list is linked to a wider ballless plot. Follow the people list, save them if possible, and get information about the cult. Alright, lots of things to do. And we don't know exactly who has died in what ways, but we are working on it as best we can. I feel like I may have missed something here. Can I carry the lantern with me? That'd be great. No, we can turn it off and then back on. Yeah, I mean, there's blood splatter this way. I need one of those blood splatter experts. Can't imagine where this that is your job. Okay, so we're not interested in writing any of these. I think that might be it real quick. Okay, so we got some information there, though we didn't determine anything really. Time for a happy moment. We'll head back downstairs and hopefully talk to the barkeep, who might be one of our tieflings. You are not a tiefling. we are our tieflings. Hello, tiefling. Krissa.
Well, look what the bugbear dragged in. Can't believe we both made it to the city, and with our limbs attached.
Alright, so we have 2 tieflings secured. What are you doing here? Or what are you doing here? Never picked you the barmaid. Are you busy stealing from the elf song? Or costing a lot of supplies to get here? Let's just say, what are you doing here?
Working. What else? Alan's short on coppers. The counting house is screwing him over. He was willing to hire anyone who'd work for cheap. And I'm nothing if not cheap.
Alright, never call yourself cheap, you're priceless. Flirting, no. I missed you, it's good to see you. Where's Elfira? You two are usually together. She's upstairs, we know that. I missed you, it's good to see you.
You too good looking. Now get out of here. Can't be acting all soppy in front of the customers.
Why is every kind comment treated as flirting? A bet's a bet. Wait, what bet did we resolve?
Make it as easy as possible and leave a big tip. Thanks.
What was the bet, team? Was it a bet of, like, will we get her safely? So I'm supposed to leave her a big tip. I'll buy the supply pack, and I'll give her a little bonus money, and see if she responds to the extra money.
Enjoy.
No. So we got a bet is a bet pop-up. Meet with her in Baldur's Gate. So it was just to go meet her at Baldur's Gate. I don't remember. Yeah, we probably had a mission for it or a conversation earlier. I just forgot entirely.
Pardon me, sir. You look prosperous. I'll bet you have someone who'd like a nice piece of jewelry at discount price for a good cause.
Did it drop off the back of a van? What is the cause for which you'd like me to buy some jewelry?
Escape. Escape from Baldur's Gate for my husband and me. Lord Gortash wants Marek's head, so we have to get out. There's a smuggler's sloop leaving for Waterdeep with 2 berths left. But the captain wants a fortune for him. This necklace is all I have.
This is the second person who is wanted to escape. The last one we told to stand and fight. Obviously, good guy, here we go. Keep their jewelry, here's your money.
I don't know what to say, except thank you. Thank you so much.
Take care of yourself. Good luck and Godspeed. Hopefully your husband's not actually a terrible murderer. I forgot to ask why Gortash wanted to imprison him. Well, probably help the terrible murderer. These things happen, though. Are you drinking nothing? Oh, yes. She's working on her miming routine. That looks good. That looks like drinking. Well done. Hello, Enforcer Skuna.
Welcome, traveller. Remember, this ain't the blushing mermaid. It's the elf song. So behave yourself.
Fair enough. You must be the hired muscle.
That's right. And a lonely job it is, too. When you're the muscle, no one thinks about your heart.
If we finally found our soulmate, I don't want to say we should only date within our race, certainly, but that was one of the most touching moments of the playthrough. No one sees her for being an emotional creature. You don't look approachable. Maybe you should change jobs, or do you need a pat on the back? That third one feels like it might be meant in a non-sincere way. So, change jobs.
Very funny. Go on inside. We're looking for comedians.
Well, never again will I be friendly. Intentions hard, etc. Alright, hello people by the fireplace. What you got?
There you are. I'd almost lost track of you. Almost. You've put me out of pocket, you know. Raphael bet me 5 soul coins you'd reach the city.
Raphael?
Speaking of Raphael, did you miss his invitation? He's waiting for you in Sharessa's caress.
I must have missed him, number 1, if he's there. Number 2, who on earth is this? Carilla. Carilla rhymes with gorilla. I think I met this character. If I met this character before, I'd have made that joke. I don't recall making that joke, so I will not be speaking with Raphael. He is the Dark One. We don't engage with devils.
Such a shame. You won't survive without his help. And I'll miss your pretty face. At least hear him out. You'll be surprised what he has to offer. He'll be in Sharessa's caress in Worm's Crossing. Go, now, if you know what's good for you. And the world.
So everyone who's evil claims they need me to work with them to save the world. The Emperor, Gortash, now Raphael, all claim that if I don't work with them, it'll be the end of the world and all my fault. I don't want to talk to the devil. It feels out of RP to go spend time with devils, but we'll see.
You look as out of place here as I feel.
How dare you?
What say you? Should I have another? You'll need to preserve me. I need the courage.
For what do you need the courage? Another drink solve your problems? You won't find courage with a bottom bottle, or deep courage comes with a full belly. Yeah, suddenly all these half-orc quips that weren't part of the story in Act 1 or 2. We're paladin before we're half-orc, so you won't find courage there.
No, I guess I've had enough. The brewer who made this beer used to buy all of our barley. Well, that's over now.
Are they importing
Left
it?
the crops standing in the fields when we ran from the Absolute Army. Gone. All gone.
I only see you. Your friends probably died. I'm sorry for your loss. We'll go with that one.
Well, if it were only me, it wouldn't be so bad. But I've got mouths to feed. Family's upstairs, exhausted. I'm Des Canshaw, with a wife, 2 kids, and another on the way. Oldest boy, Corson. He means well, but he eats as much as the rest of us put together. I have to find him a place here.
Are we starting the bingo charity? Are we just going to give money to everyone who asks for it? There's a war, can the boy fight? Or the boy must find his own path as I did, as we all must. Let's go with that. Life is for living!
I appreciate that some might find me a soft touch, but he's my son. I'll make no apology for looking out for him. Corson's strong, but he's a gentle soul. Easy to take advantage of.
Can he be a follower?
A fancy feller called Three-Piece wants to place him as a cleaner in the counting house. But I don't trust him. Maybe I should just join the Flaming Fist and take the signing bonus. What else can I do?
So Three-Piece is probably wearing a three-piece suit. Three-Piece sounds like a crook. Better if you join the Fists. The cleaner job's unsteady, leaves you available to head back to the farm, or the temple at Worm's Rest needs volunteers. They don't pay, but the boy will eat. Let's go with that one. The boy is a sensitive soul. Let's see.
Ah, that's a solid tip. Could work out for a gentle kid like Corson. Thanks, stranger. You helped settle my mind. Thanks are all I have to offer, though. Mail meter bleed for you.
Look at that, solving everyone's problems. Hopefully the kid does not get murdered. Lots of people to chat with here. We'll continue our patrol around, saying hi to everyone. Back here is
Baldur's Gate.
Shadowheart.
You know, I never quite believed I'd actually make it back. Wasn't until we got within reach of Worm's Crossing that it felt real. It's so strange. I don't remember much of it, yet I can't help feel like I know it. It feels like home.
Good to be back. Or better than hating a place without remembering why. Yeah. She has her memory back, sort of. She knows about her parents, at least.
I suppose it is. though the chance to savor the moment might be brief, given all that still lies ahead of us. I may have to rely on your local knowledge to plug the gaps in my own mind. Hopefully, I'll remember more than I expect to.
We gotta take her to Shar Temple Place later. Hey, Mendo, this is the elf song, yes. What's this thing?
Are you funny enough to cause a laugh riot? Come on in and challenge the house comedian.
There was some item we found recently that gave a bonus to performance. Wild goat weed. I think I sold it, saying I will never need a performance bonus. Also, am I holding items that belong to Hira? Whoops. I bought her some things, then never handed them over. I think it's just those gloves that didn't move over.
Do what must be done.
Okay. All better. All better. Yeah, mistakes made in not keeping the items, selling them as always. We'll give it a shot, though. I'm sure someone has better performance than we do, but we'll try it ourselves. I think that's funny.
That puffed-up parvenu, Gortash, an archduke. However did they find a crown big enough for his head?
Who are you to be talking about people's imaginary body parts? Your name is Ears because you have large ears. I assume.
Archduke? Lord Gortash is a trifle young for that, don't you think? Not that anyone cares what you think, or me for that matter.
Okay, so these people do not support the ruler, though it seems they are part of the upper class. Alright, who's inside? And will there be a bit or piece of a dead clown? Hello? It's a debating hall. Or a salon, possibly. I had a pet rat once, well, a hamster. Oh, he's commenting on our summoned animal. I thought he was setting up a joke. Alright, who's on stage? It is Harvard Willoughby. Have we seen you previously? Oh, this is the guy who runs the potion store. You know why they're called Steal Waters, right? They're watching to see if you're stealing Please clap. Hello, child. Do you want to play with the rat?
Welcome to the Elf Song Traveller Tavern. No, wait. That's backwards. Anyway, my dad tells the jokes here. Sometimes they're funny.
Okay, so his name is Willoughby. Dad's name is Willoughby. Let's see if we can tell better jokes than he can.
Snappy dresser, that Willoughby. Though he should lose the monocle.
No one should ever stop using monocle. They're amazing.
Hey, smart stuff. I'm Willoughby, the comedian. And we got a little contest here called a Laugh Riot. You want to play along?
Is this guy not the fellow who runs the alchemy lab? They at least dress similarly. I don't know. What's the Laugh Riot?
It's all about the Boffo Yokes. We see who can tell the funniest stories, and the winner gets the prize.
Alright, give me a second here. Do I have anything that boosts performance? No. No. I can go through and see which of us has the highest performance stats. +3 to charisma. So, does anyone have higher charisma than 16?
Ready and willing.
What's next?
Alright, bingo. Before you tell a joke, you gotta have Willoughby funny. I'm gonna use that joke right here, right now, my friend.
What do you think? Want to pit your wits in the Laugh Riot?
I'm charismatic. Let's get to it.
Great! I'll go first to show you how it's done, and then you can see if you can top me.
I want dad jokes.
Hello, Baldurians! You know, I wouldn't be here tonight, except my wife ran off with a cambium.
Oh.
That's right. I got fiend zoned. We used to have a drow comedian. I had to ask her to stop casting Tasha's hideous laughter on the audience. Then I asked her how many drow it takes to light a torch, and she said, none. We have dark vision. So I killed her.
The elves
funny.
patrons think that one's funny. There may be hope for you yet.
Your turn, smart stuff. Knock 'em dead, but not literally. Got me?
I did enjoy that one very much. Alright, here we go. I have 3 possibilities. Willoughby the comedian, folks, were his jokes good, or did he just smell funny? That makes no sense. Number 2, say, what's the difference between a dwarf and a boulette? You can't toss the boulette, so throwing dwarves. Or, hey, I asked my wizard to cast Shatter. He said, Shatter, I hardly know her. I don't like any of these. Number 3, I guess, is wordplay, and I prefer that.
If that's the best you got, smart stuff, you should quit before the crowd gets angry.
Do I have to go read a joke book? You know why I hate vampires? They just suck. I tried sleeping with a dragon the other night. It didn't work out. He had reptile dysfunction. I asked a zombie reanimator on a date. She said she wasn't interested in neck romance or intimidate them. No. I'm going number 1. It made me chuckle.
I first heard that one when I was in short pants on the school playground.
So there are no charisma rolls here. The dead 3, am I right? What losers? You know why Bane worshippers will never conquer the world? They don't have the balls! Maybe you have to use a bard for this. Maybe use a paladin makes not work out. A mind flayer's Durgar slave lost his nose, so I asked the illithid, how does he smell? And it said, I have eaten its brain. See, that's a good one. That one sets up the standard, how does he smell? Terrible! Let's do that one.
What a stinker.
A single person applauds from the back of the room, probably out of pity.
Sorry, smart stuff. No joy for you, I'm afraid. But that sounds like job security for me.
We gotta work on our set. Manual of hilarity for the unfunny. Man, learn how to be funny on this. Puns Arab from the southernmost hole. Coincidence, a funny face. Public houses and their vagaries, pratfalls and their physical pranks. Funny little creatures, the misfortune of others, and stink. Stink, maybe. Hey, Sunrun, good seeing you. Sunrun, is this the same character as from the alchemist shop? Or am I just forgetting who's who? Maybe Gale's funnier.
Another triumph. Yes, indeedy. I'm still the comedy king.
Okay, you get one shot at it and that's that. I understand I can't be good at everything, but that was a little disappointing that I couldn't use charisma rolls at all.
You're a big disappointment. You know that.
I now regret not screaming at you.
This guy is funnier than a gnome on a windmill.
Settle down. Settle down.
Something's on my mind.
Yes, very amusing. Very amusing indeed.
Thank you. That's kind of you. Did I miss something here, or is that just how the event goes? You only get the really terrible jokes, and then you yell, or you just lose. I would have been able to miss something important there, but what it is, I have no idea. More conversations.
You talk about the honor of your order, but what about my honor? I made a deal.
Stug, if you want to join the Vigilant Knights, you have to quit beating people up.
I don't know who the Vigilant Knights are. Settle on you two. People trying to drink beer. What's this about? Paladin.
My sister Gerva has talked me into joining her Holy Helm Order, but I got a job to finish first.
Breaking the knees of debtors for the guild isn't honest work, and you know it. That's why you're giving it up.
But I already took the money for it from Uktar, so I gotta follow through. It's like an oath or something. And I know you understand oaths, Skirva.
What am I going to tell the Vigilant Knights, Doug? That you're knee-breaking for goodness?
Alright, so Vigilance Knights are the Order of Helm. Helm's like God of Justice or something. So here we go. If he wants to join an Order of Helm, it sounds to me Stug has to give up knee-breaking, effective immediately. If Stug's been paid for a task, he has to fall through. Or Stug, you give me the money and you're off the hook. I don't want to break people's knees, so yeah, we're gonna insist you must find the path of goodness, rightness, and justice. Stop beating up people.
You know that's right, Stug. If Uktar sends someone after you, I'll back you up. And so will the rest of the knights.
You say that now, but you haven't met Uktar's enforcer, Elliot. No, you're right. I'm sick of the whole business. If Elliot comes looking for me, we'll find a way to deal with him.
Hopefully I can find Elliot before Elliot finds him. I was reminded of one of my students just now. Not a current student. Someone I had as a student years and years and years ago. Probably, I was a grad student when I had him, actually. So back in 2013, maybe 2012. And this was a student who was legally blind. And in fact, 100% blind. He read his books via very, very fast audio that he would listen to, possibly fast. And he was very smart and very, like, funny and all the rest. And one day, as we got a little closer, he finally said, "Do you want to know what I went to prison for?" I hadn't brought up his prison time at all, but he had just gone out of prison. So, yeah, I said, "Sure, why don't you tell me?" And he said that he was an enforcer for the local loan shark. 100% blind. The claim was that the person who gave usurious loans would invite the client over just to talk. And he'd introduce, "This is my blind friend." And then when the conversation went in a not great way, the blind friend would have been pointed in such a way that he would just attack straight ahead. And no one would expect him to do this because he was blind. Now, like I said, the guy was kind of funny, but he insisted this was true. And I thought it was the most amazing thing ever. That's right, he blindsided people. Like, obviously, we should not beat up people who don't pay their debts. We shouldn't give debts at usurious rates, but if that were in a movie or a sitcom, oh, how I would laugh. Oh, how I'd laugh. Alright. Hello, Aloric, who are you?
Hello, old friend. Oh, so I assume I used to know everybody around town, but now I'm a new man.
Has he stopped drinking? New man, who were you when you were an old man?
A worried man, a playwright who lost the will to write. Now I worry no more. Can't write a word? What does it matter?
Alright, so apparently he's given up on his work and is now nihilistic.
Hello,
perhaps.
Old friend. Oh,
same
so
thing. You seem a little messed up.
Messed up is what I was before. I was a playwright who lost the will to create. Now I see just how little that matters.
It doesn't seem to be a way to help him at all. He has a bit here. Does sorrow grip your heart? Does rage cloud your mind? Do you ever wish to surrender all that holds you back in life? It can be so at the House of Grief. To be unburdened of your troubles, be reborn. Seek us out and we'll discover the very best version of you. Wasn't the House of Grief the Act 2 hospital in which the cultists just killed those who were unwell? Is that the House of Grief? We had a big fight there against a surgeon who apparently one can talk into
Thank you
finishing
for
off
being a friend.
himself. I don't know. Heichel, thank you for the generous resubscription. I appreciate it. 23 months of Prime sub. Thank you, my friend. Oh, that's the House of Healing. All right, House of Healing, House of Grief. Must remember these things. Alright, deeper we go. We see a barbarian named Bombasto. Hello.
I sure wouldn't want to be one of the Flaming Fists. They got the shittiest job in town. Believe me, I know something about knocking heads together.
I like his axe very much. Alright, so just a moment ago, Shadowheart gained and then lost a Sharon wound. Was that based on where we were standing, possibly? Or did it just happen and I missed it? You talked about it?
I wasn't expecting it, but I'm glad to have some company on this journey.
I'm glad to spend time with you also. Huh. Yeah, I know she gets wounded occasionally. I'm just surprised it dropped off quite so quickly. Strange.
From one warrior to another, I must say, it's just embarrassing the way the Flaming Fist lets this murderer go around killing people and getting away with it.
I'm working on it. You don't think the Fists are up to the task? The Fists are only good at handling riots. Investigation is not their strong suit. Well, if nothing else, show me what's in your pockets, please. Nothing of interest. I'm amazed at how your shield rams into your body.
They used to be capable enough, but they've gotten slow and lazy. Corruption makes you soft.
Maybe I'll bring them back into the fold.
I'd start a special crime unit. A half-dozen hard cases. Grab some likely losers in the back alleys and beat on them until we got some answers.
Oh no.
Commander Portier says she already has some investigators she trusts. Soft-talking namby-pambies, I'd wager.
We're glad that you're not running the show.
They will. Count on it. She knows where to find Dame Gizarm. Then, it'll be my turn.
Jewel, that's what I was thinking also. Good seeing you, Jewel. Yeah, we gotta make sure that she stays out of the investigatory work. If we can. Another table of people. Hello, Thimble!
As far as I'm concerned, Lord Gortash gets the benefit of the doubt. Until he does something obviously wrong, he's got my support. We can't afford to be squabbling with the Absolute crawling up our asses.
So the people here seem split on the question of whether Gortash can be trusted. Obviously he can't.
If it were up to me, I'd replace all the Flaming Fists with Steel Watchers. At least the big teapots don't make lewd suggestions when you pass by. They smell better too.
Yeah, we said earlier that at least the Watchers don't spit on us at a half orc. Gotta find a way to bring the Watchers back in line. Raise level of sophistication.
Just between us, I don't believe everything I hear from Archduke Gortash. He's entirely too slick to be trustworthy.
I agree. People who speak well cannot be trusted. They're obviously up to something.
I've been thinking about it. No, I feel bad about all them refugees, but we just can't let them flood into the city. We'd be overwhelmed. In fact, that's probably the Absolute Army's plan.
Wait, this guy's name is Buff Tanner, a la Biff Tanner in Back to the Future? Okay, I don't think the other characters are so named. Also, it may not be an intentional reference. I think it is, though. Buff Tanner, all about it. Okay. Hello, Alan. He's the owner of this place.
Pull up a seat.
If you can find one spare, that is.
And then there are open seats right in front of me. Business is going well. I'm looking for a place to stay. Gotta think of trade. So we know that business is not going well for him. I don't want to embarrass him. So looking for a place to stay.
I tell you what. The murder upstairs has brought some punters, but it's also really spooked folk out of renting rooms. If we get you staying up there, perhaps folk will calm down and realise there's naught to worry about. You can have the whole upstairs floor until this killer thing blows over.
One of the rooms on the upstairs floor is a murder scene. So, here's some gold. We're just handing out cash everywhere. I want to know what's in the room upstairs so badly. It's one of the very few rooms we've ever seen that we cannot pick our way into.
Top floor's all yours. If it gets a bit too noisy at night, well, don't sleep above a pub.
That's funny. That's funny. You made my day. Jahira's gotten Veterans Hotspot. Because we finished that conversation that way. Purchase a room at the Elfsong Tavern. Alright. So we know that the Emperor used to hang out in this area. We don't know exactly where he used to hang out, but maybe in the upstairs room we'll find something of interest. We will see. Hey Finnegan, it's good seeing you. Hope we're doing very, very well indeed. Okay, we haven't said hi to these people here, and then I believe that's everyone, maybe.
A new Archduke? Fancy. Never had one of them before.
Maybe we don't need one, though. Is that possible? It might be possible.
Drink up, Blas. We're celebrating. If you won't drink with me, I bet this stranger will. Right, stranger?
What are we celebrating?
I'm Clovia Throaks. Pleased to meet you. Our son Gaspar has finally found himself a proper job.
Aye, security at the Steel Watch Foundry. But I still wish he'd taken up the family business.
Now, Blas, you know Gaspar never had the patience for all the stitching a tailor has to do.
Okay, so we need to find a way to talk the Steel Watch Foundry guards out of supporting the Steel Watch. I don't want to blow the place up. So maybe this would be a good in for us. Also, this is the second parent group or individual, I guess, second group of parent who are trying to find their children work. Maybe it's an important element of the story so far. Gortash promises jobs, jobs, jobs. A tailor that's honest work, or you married a tailor, is that the best you can do? Why are some characters so mean?
Sewing rabbit skin cloaks? Well, that's all right for some, I guess, but not for our Gaspar.
No, our Gaspar preferred hanging around the guild hall. I was afraid he was going to end up as a guild bone breaker.
Good thing I introduced him to darling Tamia Holst. She straightened Gaspar out. Found him a place in the foundry.
Could Tamia Holtz get us a job as being a guard at the foundry so we can talk to the gnomes? Ah! Okay. Must be an admirer of the Tamia. I don't know who that is. Or Blarge, are you seriously getting Gaspar to join tailoring business? I don't want to force the kid to do work he doesn't want to do, but it might help him to grow up some. But we'll start with, who is this Tamia?
Perceptive one, aren't you? Blas, plum bubbles may have gone to my head, but I guess it's time to tell you.
Oh no.
I'm leaving you. I'm starting a new life with Tamia. I'm going to sell the business. The money we used to start it was mine in the first place. I'm afraid that's it. For throats, for cloaks. Oh, dear. The bottle's empty. Let's have another and talk about it.
I think I need to take a walk. In a minute.
What have I done?
I thought you were going for a walk, Blas.
What? Oh, you're still here. Maybe you should take the walk.
I just broke up a marriage. I was trying to find a way to get into the steel foundry and maybe help a kid find an honest job, and I broke up a marriage. Hey Grobzilla, how's it going? Welcome, welcome. Happy Thanksgiving to you too. Tomorrow's Thanksgiving, I guess, for you Americans, but we'll be saying that tomorrow, I guess, but Grub's all awesome seeing you. Oh, no. If nothing else, can you what would have happened if instead of saying, you sound like you like this person, I thought they meant in terms of, like, admiring them, not in terms of leaving your husband. What if I instead said, do you want your son to be a tailor? Man, that's rough. Yeah, we can maybe blame the booze, not the me. They're still drinking together, though, so maybe this is not the first time this has happened. It'll all blow over tomorrow. Also, I think the game has just indicated that the elder brain is getting closer and closer and closer. Damp Eyes, so good seeing you. It wasn't going all that well initially. Probably. It was the proverbial straw that broke the camel's back, or someone, leaning over to give a little blow, maybe. Not cocaine, just blow that way. Anyway, yesterday we rated Damp Eyes, I believe. Really enjoyed saying hi to you. It is my first playthrough of the game, so unfortunately, I don't know all that many things about the game, but it was fun to say hello to you yesterday, and yeah, thanks for stopping in to see me too, Damp Eyes. I'm Resorty. Here we play video games. I used to wear a tie and jacket, but I got lazy, and so here I am trying to talk to everyone in this place. So Clovia, can you at least tell me who that person is, and can she get me into the foundry?
I thought you were going for a walk, Blas.
What? Oh, you're still here. Maybe you should take the walk.
Unfortunately, it is the case that they have decided they have nothing more to say, but they'll keep drinking together. Okay, we said hi to Truffles. Last character, I think, is Roger Gherkins.
Gortash, Archduke of Baldur's
What are
Gate.
these names?
I hear he's moved into the penthouse at Worm's Rock. That place must cost a fortune. Per diem?
Okay, so certainly the case that we should go back and see Gortash again soon. He said he lived upstairs, and indeed he does now. So, what are these?
Seems
What's
simple
this
enough.
door? I'm permitted to go in there, but it's black on the screen so far. A storeroom of some sort. Now, many storerooms have ways to go downstairs, hidden passageways and so on. Are the wine bottles tricky? Seems like no. Seems there might not be much inside. I can move the pile of sacks. Oh gosh. Maybe I can't move the pile of sacks. There always must be a secret somewhere. It might just be the wooden chest. All the poor guy's money. Let's not. Okay. We want to find my way upstairs then. Oh, there's downstairs here. I've not yet checked out this room. And I wonder if the downstairs is where the Emperor used to hang out. I don't remember what he said exactly about his home. Now, with that said, he said he was close to the Duke. And the Duke lived up here, so maybe the room that we've just rented, is the Emperor's former room. Let's find out. Separate map. Like camp, I'm guessing. Hello? Wait, the Albert and the dog are here? It is camp. That's a little... Oh no, we've given Scratch access to animal skins. You're gonna rip them up for sure. This is the upgraded camp? Cool.
Hope you're keeping well, friend.
You too, buddy. How do you like the new digs? Oh, I love that we smile while petting the dog. The best thing in the game, certainly. I use my mouse to pet him also. It's not just Bingo's hands, but mine too. Owlbear! Are you being well fed still, Owlbear? Running around's probably not great, buddy. You're gonna slip and hurt yourself.
You smell very delicious, but I will not bite you.
Thank you, Owlbear. Now we know where his mighty appetite comes from, running in circles over and over again. Aw, do you like it here also?
Nice here. The caves smell like rotting meat. Goblin camp smells like goblins.
So is he saying that he prefers this place because it doesn't smell like those things. Pond, I agree. I'm a little bummed that the Albert has the same comments every time, and Scratches also. So, yeah, a little bummed there's not you're like, oh, this place smells like flowers. This place smells like other animals or whatever else it is. Okay, so Grub, who I believe the doppelganger, has tried to avoid me every time I engage with them. Is that still true?
Please, don't look at me.
So either the shyest cat around, or in fact, a doppelganger. Yenna, do you want to make food still?
I brought my own paring knife. Now I just need some ingredients, and I'm gonna make something really good, I promise.
Okay, so it seems like the character would just plop down here from the camp with no real modifications. Now let's poke around and see if there's anything here that's out of place that the Emperor comments on. Wow, fancy looking clothing. A wardrobe though. New clothes? Always with new clothes. Snugglesome green shirt. I love the name so much. Snugglesome. It's gotten cold over here, and I'm guessing it's gotten cold for you all also, as it is late November. Where did the year go? But no, it's certainly the case that I'd love to have a green snugglesome shirt with the temperature change. Hello, Withers. An opulent chest. Wow, okay, so we actually do get some nice items here. Definitely some things to sell. Arrow salving, I love that. What you can do healing at distance. It's like playing as, is it Mercy in Overwatch, where you have is it a crossbow of healing, maybe? No, Mercy has the big staff. Who's the character? It's in one of the major... Oh, it's the Doctor! The Doctor in TF2. Right, the TF2 doctors running in circles, shooting people to heal them. Oh, they actually have a healing ray also. Anyway, the idea of shooting people to heal them, I find it absolutely delightful. I also love that Lazelle is brought along her illithid practice. Good. Alright, this door is not openable, so my sense is this is not where the Emperor lived before, or he just has nothing of interest to say about it right now. Is that true? Might be true. Might be true. God. It was 68 in DC today. It's gonna be 28 in Pennsylvania tomorrow. Isn't it strange? I go just a little bit north and suddenly everything is very, very, very different indeed. Yeah, here in Tokyo, we live in a subtropical area, but it is certainly surprisingly cold. Now, it's not anywhere near as bad as when I lived in Wisconsin or Illinois, but it's still not great at times. Okay. Wait, Rovere. I think Rovere is someone who has been put on the list of possibly being a murder target. If I don't trust the Emperor, why am I looking for his stuff? I don't know what his stuff will be. Like, it might be a pile of gold for us to use. It might be more of his backstory. My sense is that though Bingo loathes the Emperor, he also wants to understand the thing he's stuck with. Maybe to find a way to work against him in the future. I don't know. It's also just partially that I like looking for things in the game, as I'm looking for any reason, roleplay or not, to go explore stuff.
Damn rats. Oi, you! I thought I asked you to clean the rats out of this cellar yesterday already. Go on. Rip them apart with them chompers if you have to.
Wait, we're really getting the rats in the basement quest? I joked about this earlier. Oh my goodness. The rats aren't important. Your name's on the list of murder targets. It would be my pleasure. Have I done this before? I never killed an innocent animal. I don't eat rats. I do eat rude dwarves. Alright, so as much as I would like very much to take his quest, I need to not go do it currently, because I worry that while I'm fighting rats, he'll get murdered. I could see a game doing that, so here's what matters. You might get murdered.
No, I need them rats taken care of. Here's the deal. I'll keep a lookout for murderers. You murder the rats.
I mean, he does have a giant axe. I could leave some of my characters up here to keep an eye on him. Oh, there's an elf song in prior BGs. See, I don't remember that. I don't know how any of you remember things from Baldur's Gate 1 and 2. Now, maybe it's the case that some of you have played it more recently, but, you know, if you ask me what's the name of the tavern in Baldur's Gate, I remember Candlekeep, and I remember the people singing about the Lord of Murder, and little plot points here and there. It wasn't in 1 and 2, it was in Dark Alliance. What on earth is Dark Alliance? Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance? I don't know that at all. Did I miss a Baldur's Gate game? If so, I need to play it right now. Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance. How did I miss that? Oh, it's a DLC for number 2. I may have played it then. It's such a long time ago. I thought it was a standalone game. Okay. The Elsewhere Tavern was BG1. Okay. Hello, chef assistant. I'm gonna ask the animals to please watch the dwarf.
Hello, servant ape. Would you kill those rats, please? Their presence vexes me.
Servant ape. Alright, I can't ask the cat to accompany me downstairs. Oh, also, we should get rid of our conjured animal. The idea of making a conjured rat kill other rats feels real bad, man. So, let's instead bring out a cat. That seems more appropriate for the mission ahead. Does anyone know the status of conjured animals? Do they only have the appearance of being the thing that they are? Are they merely like a puff of magic? Or are they as if they were a real cat and will enjoy killing rats and so on? Yeah, I can't imagine playing an action RPG. So is Dark Alliance, the action RPG on the PlayStation, set in the Baldur's Gate world? I'm not a console player at all and haven't been for a very, very long time, so...
Is that blood? No, never mind.
I'm not surprised I missed that, I guess. Chef assistant,
speak up.
Are you going to kill your boss?
Rovia burned the bullier base again, and now I have to scrub the pot. Some chef he is.
If I come up here and your boss is dead, I will not be happy. There were 2 cats, right? Yeah, Tambourine and then...
Swift as my feet can carry me.
What is it? Zambamba.
Look, Tambourine. A servant comes to help us. Kill those rats, would you? When they're dead, the other servants will feed us.
Unfortunately, these cats are playing into the stereotype that many of you put forward about my cats. Namely, the cats are in charge and we merely serve them. Your name is Spatula? Spatula Fargo. Fargo, maybe. What a strange name. Are you all waiting outside to kill the chef? See, everyone is Orin, and everyone is trying to kill the chef, obviously. Alright, let's go downstairs and kill those rats. That door's hard to click on. You kill the stairs instead. Got it. These are more rats than expected. Also, I wish I had Lae'zel. They all have 1 HP.
I speak, they burn.
There are a lot of them, though. Alright. This is a horrible thing. I hope they're actually rats and not, like, the spirit of children. I'm a fan. I'm a fan for sure. Alright, who's nearby then?
Despite everything.
There are 3 of them there. So I have Cleave on bingo, right? Where is it? Cleave, there we go. You can only attack up to 3 enemies with that, unfortunately. That's a shame. Well, whichever way. Let's get into attack opportunity zone.
well.
Wait, is there a boss here? Is there like a boss rat that has way more health than all the other ones? Also, we just ran into a wall. I always request that when we jump places, we don't run into walls. That's all I want. Up to 3. I know we'll hit 2. Oh no! We're on non-lethal. Oh no! We're in non-lethal combat because I didn't want to kill fists earlier. Well. I believe that there's no one in range currently. We'll have to do lethal next turn. Very well.
Still standing.
Okay,
No matter what you've
Jaheira,
heard.
you got your bow. You got some spells also. Don't you? What's this? Thorn Whip. Pull a creature closer. Here's a fireball. Now, there are explosive things. I worry they've all exploded already. So we'll see what happens. A miss! This is embarrassing, Jaheira. This is like profoundly embarrassing you. Gil's done his thing. Aha! Alright, kitty cats. Show the cats upstairs how it's done. Hey. Achievement. Kill a character with an armed strike. I literally just got an achievement in Act 3 for killing something unarmed. Well, I just haven't used unarmed at all yet. That's great. We love the achievement so much.
My faith.
Alright, Shadowheart. Oh no! Both of her Misty Steps are down. I used them earlier for shenanigansy reasons. I was totally ready to Misty Step into the largest group here. Is there any way you get close by? Oh man, no! That's too bad.
Better get to work.
Yeah, whichever way. Time to waste some spells. Get to it. Now, can we continue on? Hey, we got a few of them. Alright, very good. This is so silly. This is the silliest quest ever, especially when you're doing it at higher levels. I love it. What do the rats do? They walk through the fire.
Getting close. The wine cellar. There's a hidden door that leads further in.
Oh my goodness. Alright, there are a couple down here that I probably need to deal with fully, or else the boss upstairs might be unhappy. I'm a monster! Where's the other one? It's still marked as red on the screen. I'm looking for the little rat with, I'm knocked out markers. I need to go around the way to find it, I think. Around the way.
Must be on my way.
There it is.
Blood follows me everywhere.
I'm not going to burn Executioner. It'll be funny to do so, though. Before we go digging the Emperor's stuff...
I'll give it a shot.
And see what he's left behind. Hopefully he's not using us to get him something he would use to destroy us. The chef is still alive, thank goodness. Also, the cats should be happy now that...
I heard commotion in the cellar.
They'll get fed again, maybe.
Perfect. Here, you take this. And do not worry. Chef Revere's eyes will be kept most peeled for murderous knaves.
Okay. He was pleased to reward us with a pile of money. That's very good. And then is he unwilling to go
Chef
hide?
Revere has been staying most vigilant since your warning, yes. Only murders in this kitchen will be of the rat kind.
So maybe having been warned, he's unwilling to, or unable to be caught up by the murderer, or maybe it's determined that he will just die. Alright, cats.
Yeah, the servant ape. Hello again.
We love it. Alright, friends, I do want to continue playing, but after 12:30 my time, I got to get going today. I want to say I had a really fun time. We've now played for 114 hours and 5 minutes. That's a lot of time. Tomorrow, wine cellar. I can't type. Tomorrow, close enough. Tomorrow, wine cellar. Tomorrow also, maybe Minsk? Maybe... There are so many things to do. Every day I say, oh, we're to get blah, blah, blah done. And every day we just don't. I love going through the game slowly and seeing all the wonderful things, but it's going to take us the rest of our life to finish this game. I'm in for it. I hope you are also. We'll see you again tomorrow. Thanks for hanging out. I'll see you again real soon. Happy Thanksgiving. Bye, friends.